skill sets we might see. Obviously, probably going to see some Ren Shield out there, some Enfeeble sets as well. Works entirely too good with Shiva to leave that on the table. Interested to see what else we might see. I know that Ren Shield has its popularity has definitely grew lately. A bit has a lower cooldown than Mighty Strike, so you can actually pop that more times in the match. So, seen a lot of that lately.
Yeah, the trade-off of Ren Shield versus Enfeeble is like the damage is so consistent, and like the radius on it's really good. And I know a lot of players, especially Japanese players, like majority of them just straight up dropped Enfeeble.
And I like respect that.
Straight up dropped it.
I'm not sure what was the name of that that we were talking about last night. Whatever the Japanese tournament was.
Dengeki.
Yeah, there was so. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so we got Ace. All right, we got Kizzy running speed, and we got Soldier on Heartless Angel. We got Prophet with Noctis, and then Renoa. Okay, and then Unlighted opting to go, yeah.
Vayne.
Now his Vayne's not bad at all. I literally just got
not at all.
I got bodied by it literally shortly before we got here, so it's very good. But interesting to see him not going with Seth for this. Okay, so here we go. Not sure.
This is actually such a good map to start on. Like, both teams are going to be able to feel each other out here. It looks like Team Avalanche. Okay, it looks like they're... Okay, it looks like we're good now.
Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm not sure if that was a little bit of, perhaps...
probably the hiccup at the start there.
Yep.
Core's out looking...
Okay.
Looking in the red team's favor. Prophet opting not to go for the HP. X-Soldier was ready for him to get that break. Very nice cut. Misses the dash cancel, but still gets the HP. Prophet going down for a good amount of health.
Yep, and we had Kizzy with the wall rush there. Opted not to go for the HP. Backing up there. I'm going to take a look right now at Brat running Ace. Of course, character I'm probably the most familiar with here out of everybody. Prophet had him in his sights. Nice meteor coming there. No hit though.
Got my on Cosby right now. Just staying back. See how they're slowly just pushing them into the corner. How Team Boyfriends is just like they're slowly like even though they're playing neutral, they're just like slowly pushing up and slowly forcing Team Avalanche into a position that's favorable. Here comes the meteor, gets the kill on X-Soldier.
Right now Prophet's still in danger of dying right here. He could definitely go down from getting clipped from anything. So gonna see what he's gonna do. Yeah, actually got pressured right there by Kizzy. Monolith came in a little late, not able to secure the kill on Prophet there.
Very nice save from West, saving Prophet's life there. The only thing they have to watch out for, this is where they really need to go Gorilla, because Red Team, they've got their summon ready, but as I said that, they lose another life, so this is actually really good for Blue Team. Like, they need to secure the match right now, or else the summon is going to like completely shift the momentum.
Yep, and there it is. Alright, so
there it is, right there.
Now, you saw that there was still some people lingering in the back of the field, so I'm not sure if they had just conceded the summon at that point, but this could definitely be the momentum shift. Okay, Unlighted going for his buff, so that's kind of why he's in the back here. Does end up getting clipped right there, losing a lot of brain.
Shout out to X-Soldier running around with only one bravery. What a trooper. Trooper, gets broken.
Goes down to Monolith in the background. Like we mentioned earlier, the summon's all you need, and Prophet's still bleeding right here. And
yeah, Prophet's in there.
Alright, getting staggered, he's gonna be dead. Oh, warps out! Really good stuff right there. And that's the kind of stuff that you want to see at high level. You know what I mean? Real critical thinking on the spot.
Now they have to be, West has to be careful for Kizzy here. Kizzy's got his eye on him. Now, even though West has High Brave and can kill, Kizzy has jump free, so all he has to do is just react.
Okay, yep, and Kizzy's sitting at about 2,500, so wherever he clips, could potentially die depending on who he has the sights. Well, actually, any of them will die at this point. They're all under 2,500. So you see here, they're all kind of strafing back. Alright, yeah, gets clipped right there. Gets rid of essentially the kill brave threat. Kizzy gets clipped for 3,400. That's unfortunate. Going for the summon. Yep, and they could potentially close this out right now.
This is where the momentum shifts back in their favor. When Red Team got that summon off, Blue Team had to kind of just chill back, you know, and respect the fact that they had the summon. But now it's Blue Team's turn to get back in there. So as we see West just running in already.
Okay, and we have Ace up there, again, running Monolith Beam. Actually, an HP that I'm getting more and more kind of accustomed to using way more, because Fire Rifle does leave you kind of open for a long time. So Monolith, once you press the button, it's going to happen no matter what. So let's take a look. No Enfeeble out. So I'm not saying they're not running Enfeeble, but no Enfeeble during Shiva doesn't matter. Kizzy does get clipped trying to run away, and that's going to be the first game here. Yep.
Clean match from both teams there. Debra doing a lot of background work, landing those crucial HPs with Monolith Beam and applying some really strong pressure.
Yep, fully agree. I like both shoots on that. Felt like they definitely did their job. What you want to do here, going into the second game, take a look at how they got clipped. Try not to overextend. So probably going in on the actual Vanguard. Interesting.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity. I don't think Debra would have been able to punish him because of how high Prophet was there. So he just decided to go for the target that he could. Yep, so very smart.
Definitely agree with that. Yep, that Disney right there, knocked him away. Alright, so taking a look at West right now. Again, Renoa being the latest addition to this game. Pretty much everybody should be pretty familiar with her at this point. You know, once a new character launches, you see them non-stop for a couple days. So I think everybody's pretty familiar. In the background there, Prophet getting clipped by Monolith after getting set up by Disney.
Well, they're trying to set Kizzy up, but unfortunately it doesn't happen. Unlighted sitting at killing Bravery on Kizzy.
Okay, now they're going a little too heavy. Ooh. Yeah, they're trying to 2v1. Yeah. I'm not sure about that.
They almost had the shield break, but both of their moves ended at the same time, so they actually couldn't get the shield break set up on West. So unfortunately, he made it out of there unscathed. Core's out. No one's going for it right now.
Yeah. Everybody's still kind of grilling out here a little bit. Neutral has one out the window at this point. Yeah. All right, so EX Soldier right there, smartly getting the core. All right, I'm taking a look at Unlighted. Unlighted sitting at about 5K, chasing down Kizzy right here. All right, yeah,
they're looking for the setup of
That's gonna be it right there, bro.
Now Prophet still has 4K, and the West still has 3.6. So this is actually like extremely scary right now, and they have the summon.
Yep. So some real good decisions will be made right now from Team Avalanche. Try and break up right there. Good decision. Gets the knockdown and also cast Doom on him. Cast Doom on him. He actually goes down, so I wonder if Doom went away. Yeah, Doom probably went away.
Yeah, when Sephiroth gets hit while Heartless Angel's active, then the Doom goes away.
Yeah. I wasn't sure because it's somebody else that actually hit him. Now, Kazu's sitting at 3,600, so Meteors will be flying.
He's waiting for his opportunity right now. Team Avalanche is trying to play back, trying to get them away. As we see, Kazu just running in right there, trying to get the Meteor. Running back to Unlighted side.
Okay, so Angel form is done. Alright, nice right there. Nice one, too. Push Kizzy. Oh, yeah. And Prophet went right up there and staggered him 1-2. Unable to get out of that Meteor.
That was it.
Yep. HP that's kind of awkward, to be honest with you. There's a little bit of a delay before the actual meteors come out, and it's always kind of goes a bit further than you expect every time.
Right.
Yep. So right there, really good on closing out that match. So Navarre, what do you think Team Avalanche? Some of the changes that you'd like to see from Team Avalanche going into the second match.
So the first thing is like at the start of the match, like how I said at the first match, what was happening is like the match would start. And you would see Prophet just like slowly dash forward and just keep inching in, and Unlighted and Kazu right behind them. And they're just like getting in. And then Team Avalanche is like, all right, so we're just going to give away the neutral. We're just going to let you guys have all this space, and we're just going to back up, and we're going to force ourselves into a corner. So all like Prophet and Unlighted, like, well, their whole team actually, they didn't even have to press any buttons. All they had to do was just dash forward, and they already won neutral.
Yep, I definitely agree with that, right? I wouldn't say within the first 5 to 10 seconds. Prophet was actually already in there and already got some Brave off. You know, he kind of was looking at the marksman when he came in, quickly switched his target, did the warp, and was able to actually hit Sephiroth right at the beginning. So that really shows that, you know, he's not scared to come in and kind of skip neutral and do his role appropriately.
It's because it kind of goes in tandem with Team Avalanche is showing too much respect to Team Boyfriends. That they're just letting them get in if they're pushing up, like you gotta push up too, and like that, and you gotta fight that. Like you can't just like give that away. But now we're gonna be seeing a switch here from Team Avalanche. X-Soldier is actually gonna be using Octaslash instead of Heartless Angel. How do you feel about that?
So, I know a lot of Sephiroth players, when things don't essentially go too well with Heartless Angel, they do kind of quickly switch to Octa. Now, Meteor can certainly snipe that pretty freely, as well as Warp Strike in time properly. So, maybe he's just doing it for the bravery that he gets off the sequence. But I know that they feel that sometimes that's a bit more of a secure option, and potentially works a bit better for setups as well.
We got Prophet already behind the enemy team. Core's out right now. It doesn't look like anyone's focusing it. Okay, Team Avalanche. Alright, okay, cool. So Team Avalanche actually ends up on the plus side of the stick there. Prophet's gonna take the down on D-Brat. No one was X-Soldier actually dying there, so he actually couldn't break Prophet. So that actually paid off perfectly for them.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You saw right there, flawless, kind of seamless execution between the two. Got the nice setup, 1-2. Kazu was right there. Now, Kizzy K is sitting at 4,200, which is kind of a little strange for his speed to be quite that high on bravery. Now, gets knocked away by Prophet, does lose a bit of his bravery there.
Ooh, tables turn right there on Kizzy and Prophet, but it looks like both players actually get away back to their teams unscathed. Core came out again. Team Avalanche has got it. They have the perfect position to summon.
Yep.
Prophet's going in. Alright, they got it.
Yep, able to summon right there without too much of a risk right there. So really good summon call.
You can see, like, once Team Boyfriends positioned themselves like that, Team Avalanche was ready. Like, they had the perfect position, so they were like, alright, you just gave us a summon, so let's get it.
So here we go. Alright, now, Light is sitting at very low health, about 1,200, pops the regen, and it is the enemy summon, so he could definitely go down here.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Prophet getting hit by he got hit by a long stop when he tried to cut.
Okay. Alright, no wall rush right there. Opts not to follow, so alright, never mind. If Soldier kind of trying to pressure Unlighted here in the corner, Unlighted look up the press buttons, almost getting shield broken. Yeah, so that's the thing about fighting a character that's your main. You know, if you're playing Sephiroth against a Sephiroth main, that's going to be a little difficult because they know what buttons you want to press and they know what ranges you want to be in.
So looking at it here on D-Brat's perspective, for the last like 5-7 seconds, Prophet was a spawner. There was actually no cover either way. So how you said how Unlighted and X-Soldier were fighting each other, that means both assassins on both teams had free reign to just like body the marksman.
Yep. So that kind of comes back to people not either being aware and not fully, running their role. You opt to go for that one thing. So right there.
Right.
Hey, Prophet's smartly getting out of danger, picking his spots. Okay, Kizzy coming in at 15 brave. Okay, yep, gets the break right there.
Oh no setup.
So now
good on Lighted to get the break.
Oh, managed to get the not able to get the summon. Interrupt.
Very good interrupt from Team Avalanche there. Ooh, and West gonna get the Meteor.
Yep, so it looked like D-Brat right there kind of knew what was going on and did try and punish Monolith, just a hair too late there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so going in around 2, probably going to be seeing the same thing. See? You just see Team Boyfriends off the bat just dashing in. Less than 10 seconds in, Prophet's already inside. And like now Team Avalanche, they're fighting it.
Yep, so they're trying to try and change pace a little bit here. Alright, yeah, so right there, the shoot being unprotected, Prophet going in, actually still, alright, yep, Kizzy knew what was going on, came back to try and protect the shoot. Okay, wall rush, and here we go, let's get some speed damage off. Alright, Okay, Monolith goes off, so get some damage off. Might have been a slight communication error between the two there.
That was a little interesting because while all that was happening, I was actually just watching from Unlighted's perspective, and like him and X-Soldier were just going at it. And X-Soldier actually won those interactions there, but fortunately, Unlighted was able to make it out, and he was in perfect position against Core.
So right now, both teams are kind of lower brave right now. No one really sitting at too high, so this is going to probably come down to when the Core comes back up, really shift momentum there.
Right. Ooh, gonna be getting a kill. Kizzy gonna be going down to the meteors coming out from Kazu.
Okay, it's hit away there.
Pours out again.
Alright, they're gonna try and summon? Not sure about this. Yeah, raw Octus Slash is not gonna work. Right? Yep, did work the second time though.
Ooh. They still got the summon off at least, so props to Team Boyfriend for getting the summon off. Unlighted realized that, hey, if I get hit by the Octus Slash, it's actually not all that bad.
Yep, sometimes that's a trade you can make. In order to get summon on the field, just a little bit.
It's actually okay to get hit in this. That's actually one of the things I was saying yesterday.
There was a short stop and a Monolith beam right there. Profit sitting at 3200. Money did get frozen down there.
Now see, this is kind of the hard part about like this whole Ren Shield meta, is a lot of teams, like if you have enfeeble setups, like you lose those. So unless you like force your enemy into the situation where they get hit by Diamond Dust, then sometimes it's hard.
Yep, I definitely agree. Now D-Brad up here just trying to put some items on the field, some projectiles, try to cover the field. Now, 4K Meteor on the field, that's going to be a dude. One, block stun is all she needs in order to make this happen.
Wes is looking right now. D-Brat's also sitting at 3K right now, so if she's looking for a setup or a punish, she actually can kill everybody right now, sitting at 3.9. Kizzy with the jump 3 gets the unfortunate whiff, but does get the Dragoon's Pride buff.
Okay, yep. Oh no, doesn't. I thought that Meteor, his target spot at the last second, I think he should have kept the original target there. She was definitely, somebody was being held from him. Yep. So, yeah, Soldier going there, and as well as Monolith being going off. So, right now, Team Avalanche can secure the core and get the summon. I like them.
They're gonna have to summon Isa.
Okay, so Shiva coming out on the field now. Now, they can certainly still lose this match, but with Shiva on the field, it gives them way better odds. You just need not to get clipped by anything. See, Unlighted is going in like a madman. Has his buff up.
He's going ham.
Yeah, just doesn't care. Dashing in.
He actually does.
Yeah.
Looks like they're bullying West. West actually gets out of there unscathed. Still sitting at 3K. D-Brat now sitting at 3.3. Just a little more bravery. Opts to use the supercharge, so now she can actually kill everybody. Looking for a setup.
Okay, so let's take a look at D-Brat. Yeah, setup. Monolith? No Monolith. Gets interrupted. Oh no!
Oh no! The double.
And they both had Kill Brave. That's a shame. West being one of the premier marksmen of NA, I think it's safe to say that. His awareness of knowing where to place his HP attacks is very, very good. So he waited for them to start whiffing their HP attacks. You saw when everybody clustered in that corner, they just wanted to kind of close out there. Now, Fanging Claw as well as Octus Slash having a lot of hit animation, so it's really easy to get hit out of it. So, you know, West just back there waiting in the wings.
That's one of the things I was like kind of wondering, because running Fang Claw and Octus Slash on a big map is like kind of risky, because 2 HP attacks that get interrupted extremely easily, especially by a move like Meteor. You know, it's hard for them to get that HP damage in.
And again, I don't feel like Team Avalanche is playing terribly at all. I like a lot of the decisions that I'm seeing. I feel like a lot of this is kind of based off momentum. As we mentioned before the match starts, Unlighted is a very momentum-based player. So
Yes.
once he gets that ball rolling, you know what I mean, it can feel like it's hard to kind of get, stop it. So I feel like if they can maybe get the first blood in one of these matches, that might help as a deterrent, just to kind of stop the pendulum from swinging so much.
I do agree with you there. One thing I actually do want to see from Team Avalanche now, actually on Kizzy's end, if he's still going to be playing Kane, I would, if X-Soldier is still going to run Octoslash, I wouldn't mind watching Kizzy use Avenger.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Avenger, one of the weirder HP attacks.
Yeah.
You're the Kane main. It has a bit of invul frames on it, right?
It's not invul frames, it just blocks bravery attacks.
Okay, alright. So yeah.
So whenever he starts, like, the flourishes,
Yeah.
like, he just blocks attacks. So Kizzy, like, in that case, Kizzy gets the mind game of, like, he could, like, hold somebody, and then if they end up pressing a button, like a bravery attack, he can actually just do Avenger, and then they gotta hold that for pressing a button, you know?
Yep. So it looks like EX Soldier going back to Heartless Angel here.
The one thing I did realize is Kizzy is actually using HP and Feeble, where X-Soldier is running HP Ren Shield. Now, typically with this new Ren Shield meta, Ren Shield is typically, almost like 99% used by Assassins.
Yeah, I definitely.
But to see it on a Vanguard, it's interesting.
I definitely agree with that. And thank you, Elijah, for those bits. Appreciate it, sir. So I'm going to start off by taking a look at Prophet. Again, Prophet really good at understanding the speed hole and causing disruption. Contrary to popular belief, he was actually one to help you understand that. It's not the speed job exclusively to always control the shoot. It's just to really create a presence and cause disruption. So he's really good at understanding the speed hole for sure.
What we saw there, Kizzy K going down, took a contempt from Unlighted, taking big damage. So now Kizzy's got to play back, because if he tries to disrupt and ends up messing up, like that's his life right there.
Agreed. Definitely agreed. Now, Kane does have his share. Oh, okay. Trying to do a preemptive and got hit out of it, unfortunately. Oh, good. Oh, sidesteps the meteor. Good stuff to Kizzy up there. Excellent awareness.
Yes. Looking here from D-Brat's end, we got Prophet chasing her down. Prophet lands the dash attack. She's lost her killing brave. Now Prophet's sitting at 3.4. All he needs is a warp strike, and that'll be it. As Kizzy King loses his life, unfortunately. Lost his life so they can get the summon.
Yep, to get the core, that trade-off sometimes is a bit necessary. Yep, so Prophet actually sitting at 3rd frame. Let's go ahead and take a look at his POV here.
D-Brat clips him with the cards, losing the killing. Ooh, what happened there? He dashed right up to X-Soldier, but then he didn't attack even though he had an opening. Perhaps it was an input drop.
Potentially, or maybe just a subtle mind game. Try to set up right there for Monolith, but you don't know that it's a little late on that setup there.
You gotta be careful, there's a Ren Shield going out, hitting everybody on Team Avalanche with it. This is Team Boyfriend's time to start racking that damage up right now. Kizzy going on West, getting some bravery back.
Oh, good setup right there. Good stuff. Alright, so Team Boyfriend's leading right here. Now, they still do have the stock advantage, but they are getting the worst of these HP trades here.
Going on to Unlighted's perspective here. Tries to catch X-Soldier pressing a button by using the dive kick. Very good awareness to block there. You see Team Avalanche backing up. They're looking for the summon right now. Can they interrupt it? Yes, they can.
Yeah, beautiful interrupt right there. And you can tell that Unlighted was really just thirsty for that break there that he got off the X-Soldier. But he is trying to 1v1 Kizzy. Kizzy doesn't have killing on him, so I'm not sure about, might be a dicey proposition. Okay, gonna do his buff.
Ooh, they try to go for it again. Do they get it? No, they don't get it.
Oh, no. Oh, good speed here.
And now Prophet sitting at 4K. D-Brad's in the situation. She's got to teleport. No?
Oh, no. Oh, it's going. Goodness gracious. What an end.
No. What just happened?
I have never seen 4 stocks go away that fast. That was crazy. Oh my God! All right. Oh, what an explosive ending.
Yeah, game 1 going to or round 1 rather. My apologies. Round 1 going to the team boyfriends in a very explosive turn of events.
Yep, as Reese said, the corner of carnage.
The corner of carnage.
I think that's an appropriate name for that, what just happened there.
That is.
Now,
see
right
X-Soldier going down.
Yes, somebody tried to actually pressure Prophet. He actually did back Brave on the ground with Noctis, which I believe has some voice range there. So really good defensive option there.
It's extremely uncommon option as well.
Yeah, I agree.
So good awareness on knowing that he could use that and still be safe.
Now,
looking on
Soldier.
Oh, good.
Oh, good stuff there. That was really good. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is his anti-air. I believe Reese is correct in that. Good DP kind of right there. Good wake-up option. So right here, Unlighted leading. Did a bit of a 1v1 earlier with Soldier and got the worst of that exchange again. So I'm not sure if he's going to end up going that route going forward. All right, gets a break. Trying to stagger Prophet. Nobody coming in. Nope. So, yeah, Kazu being very aware.
Both teams have to be extremely careful here. D-Brad and Kazu both having killing Braves.
Yep.
But Kizzy is actually going to be going down first. Ooh, Prophet going down as
into the monolith beam. That was great. So they're going to wait for the core and see if they can push for summon. Yep. So
good anti-air from Kazu there to stop Kizzy's pressure.
Was it the dog?
Yeah.
Yep. That's really good anti-air. Okay. So, yeah, Mighty trying to stagger Kizzy. Oh my god, D-Brat coming and clutched that monolith. That was gorgeous.
That up was
good
nice.
stuff to D-Brat right there. Okay.
Both teams actually have their summon ready, so they gotta get the hit. No.
Oh, okay. So Team Avalanche getting it off.
Big props, because Team Boyfriends actually did have their summon first, but they didn't have the opportunity to summon, so very good stuff to them. Here comes Kizzy putting some pressure. Ooh, there. Okay, that was a little weird. They were pressuring left, and then they dropped it.
Yep. So I think it kind of comes back to what you had said here earlier. You know, when going from the first game to second game, the biggest thing was that they were showing too much respect, and I think that's going away now. They are pressing buttons. They are challenging, and I think that's the biggest change I've seen here.
That's what you got to do. Because when you respect your opponent and when you give them neutral for free, you're going to lose at the start. Like, I believe every game, someone on Team Avalanche has been hit with an HP within like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. So I like that last match a lot. Hell, even the first match was really good as well. That one ended explosively. So I like what the adjustments that I'm seeing in Team Avalanche on Oh, gets Monolith right there early. Wow. So, you know, that's going to serve to kind of check Kazu, let him know, hey, I'm watching you. You can't press buttons
they're playing.
Yep. Okay, yep, nice push away right there by EX Soldier. Still trying to get the pressure on Renoa. All 3 team members on him right now.
It was good interrupt from Kizzy hitting Prophet with that charged arrow that kind of got him away. And as we saw, the first core did come out, which did go into the favor of Team Avalanche. So I'm not sure if Team Boyfriends just doesn't want to get the core, or if like they're just straight out losing those core fights.
Now, the thing right now with Team Boyfriends is that all 3 characters aren't super great at getting the core. Like, none of them like one-shot or anything like that. So I think it might be a little bit more commitment for anybody but Renoa to try and get the core.
That is true. Now they gotta be careful here. Looking at D-Brat sitting on 4.3, and they get their summon off. So
if D-Brat can maintain this Brave right now and they get an Evo off, that is going to be an auto kill being done.
Right. No, right now what I want to see from Kizzy's end, I want to see Kizzy like go and just build some Brave. That way, X-Soldier can try and set up for D-Brat, and then Kizzy can get an Evo jump 3 set up. And as we see D-Brat losing that killing bravery right now.
Yep. Still at about 3,400, not bad at all. So right now, somebody's probably going to be looking at break profit, sitting at 45 brave, and that will give them. Oh, trying to raw Heartless Angel. I'm not sure about that. If Google goes off, alright, Monolith, beautiful stuff there.
No, they did it. If you saw that there, So even though D-Brat did get the kill, Kizzy enfeebled him because Kizzy was going for the very nice kill.
Yep, Heartless
from
Angel
coming
right
from
there.
X-Soldier.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Kizzy did jump 3 when D-Brat did Monolith Beam. So Kizzy just lost one of his best resources to punish with.
Yep, and actually a really good defensive resource as well to get out of game.
Right.
Okay, yeah, okay, so there's trades right there. Take a look.
It looks like it definitely benefited Team Avalanche there, the bravery trades right now. And they're sitting on a pretty big life advantage, so from Team Boyfriend's perspective, like they need to get this next core. They got a summon, but here comes Kizzy gets the finger call. Big damage, very good punish coming out from Prophet. Unlighted is bleeding.
Unlighted going in a little, not sure about that. Was in an unfavorable situation in the air. Of course, in the air you have a bit less defensive options than on the ground. So it's kind of in the 2v1 there. Got the worst of that exchange we're taking.
It looks like jump 3 just came back for Kizzy. He's gonna be looking. If anything, use it to at least get that
Oh
buff.
my, gets the 3K meteor off on EX Soldier there, unfortunately.
Still no summon ready for Team Boyfriends.
So right now it might not, oh, that's gonna be it. I was just about to say, it might not be a bad idea to overextend and trade the stock. Let somebody go out there, overextend, and then punish whoever's trying to punish them. But right there, not mattering. D-Brat absolutely showing up that match, and I liked a lot of the changes that we saw right there. Definitely up tempo for sure. They were really right there. A lot of good setups, a lot of good Heartless Angels and stuff like that. Liked a lot of things that we saw right there from Team Avalanche.
You know, Team Avalanche putting themselves on the board. So, very good stuff. Very good stuff that match.
So we are moving to the fourth match right now. Scored 2-1. Team Boyfriend sitting at 2. Team Avalanche sitting at 1. So really good stuff so far. Definitely what I wanted to see. Looks like a little bit of communication issues potentially on Team Avalanche as far as jump 3 in the monolith situation. But all in all, I like where this is headed. Reese, you can't spectate in the lobby. Feels bad, man.
Rip Reese.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Yep, that's what he was waiting for. The Fire's hairline. Kimchi getting at you, Navar, in the chat.
Who?
Oh my god, Kimchi.
Who?
Kimchi.
Who?
Oh my god, I see what you're doing.
There you go.
I get it now.
So going on to the next match. If Team Avalanche plays about the same as they did that match, I think they're on a good track.
Yep, I agree, and I like Eden a lot. Eden's one of my personal favorite stages. You know, no obstacles, nothing like that. It's a clear, open field. So I like that stage a lot. It definitely looked like they took advantage of it. It looked like there was a lot of good 1-2 setups coming from Kizzy and Soldier right there. When they just were able to get the 2v1 going, they closed out every time, and that was good to see.
Yeah. I wonder what map we're gonna get this time. We saw game 2. We got a map that's been pretty questionable at the Academia Fountain Courtyard. I know that stage has been pretty suspect since release. So, okay, going to Lunar Subterrane. This is definitely definitely a good stage. Very good stage.
Unlighted switching to Dark Flame with Sussel.
Uh-oh.
The quote-unquote NA cheese strat.
The NA cheese.
Okay, take a look. Starting off strong. Okay. You know what? Getting some stuff on the field.
And now we see that Team Avalanche is actually the team that's pushing up here, and Team Boyfriends kind of had to back up a bit. But as they were backing up, Prophet was the one who still kind of kept the same strategy of going in. Core's out right now. Okay, cool. So Kizzy did go for the core, because they have been winning the core fight for like the past 3 or 4 games. So good job from Team Boyfriends.
I definitely agree with that. They have them. All right, let's take a look at Kizzy's POV right now. Actually, dives right in. Not sure about that. All team members were right together. Not sure about if that was actual time to try and press advantage there.
Yeah, that was something. But I would see Alighted switching to Paladin compared to Dark Knight. So using the Holy Flame, you know, I know he gets some HP back if he lands it, but not gonna really have that strong neutral presence just because, you know, he won't have the musket and he also won't have that that Dark Flame.
Okay, so Kazu was sitting at 6K. D-Brad shaving off some of that. Of course, with high bravery comes bravery correction. So he got a lot more bravery off of that than he normally would. Alright, he's going down in that corner there. They get the worst of that exchange. However, D-Brad maintaining 4K right there. Almost on 5K, does get the core as well.
Now in the turn of events, Team Avalanche actually ahead. So all they need is probably a couple HPs, and then they'll have their summon ready before the next core even comes out. It's going to be really hard for Prophet to approach being their assassin just because of D-Brat. All it takes is one setup, and that's one life gone.
Yep, definitely agree. So
now we see
court spawning. Yeah. Alright, so EX Soldier kind of opting to do this one-on-one right now, and in the background, it looks like D-Brat did get a hold of Prophet, and they get the summon on. See,
yes.
Right after the core is up, and you know we're at about 85% summon gauge. If somebody dies right there, that could actually be match point. Now, you know, you no longer have the summon on the field, and you're at a disadvantage. Okay, nice setup. 1-2. Yeah, okay, gets blasted away by Sephiroth there.
You see Kizzy having that high brave right now, so if he gets that enfeeble setup into that jump 3, that will definitely be another life lost for Team Boyfriends. Let's see what happens.
Oh, good stuff there. Right, again, a little bit of miscommunication. Did jump 3, and it looked like Soldier was going for the Heartless Angel there. But Soldier's sitting at 3.1, so he can absolutely bring some pain to somebody right now. All he needs is a setup. Gets his bravery shaved away. Of course, for Noah in that angel form, really good stuff. Able to really maintain a higher presence on the field. Really feel a presence right
Right. Now, we just saw EX Soldier and D-Brat both chasing Kazu down. They're still chasing him. He gets hit by the Octoslash.
Okay, so not like that. Oh man, it's trading crazy. Lives. Now this is a bad trade for Team Avalanche because Team Boyfriend still has summon. So if they get the summon,
they have to summon now.
Yep. So now Kazu has low health.
Yeah, Kazu just backdash while EX Soldier is dashing at him. So if EX Soldier Octa slashes, then he's gonna get hit. Oh no, gets a 5B. They try to go for the setup, but they do miss the setup. But EX Soldier having 4K, getting hit by the Dark Flame from Unlighted.
That was unfortunate. Somebody should have been looking at Unlighted right there.
They have to play back because if he gets that Octa slash, Team Avalanche still looking for a setup.
Oh no,
Shiva coming through.
Shiva, please.
Shiva, please.
Oh man. Alright, so it looks like if they don't die here, they're gonna go back and reset.
With the jump 3, unfortunately doesn't hit anybody. Kazu getting a 2.3 meteor off on D-Brat. Unlighted sitting at 3.5, and he's in Paladin.
Oh man,
he gets the Holy Flame.
Good stuff there. Really, really, really tight match right there. That could have came down to the wire. Oh wait, we have here. Do we have a DC?
Uh-oh. It looks like it's just frozen on Cecil for me.
Yeah, same. Oh man, please. Alright, so see everybody with numbers next to them. If it just goes on any longer, I'm probably gonna have the guys leave and reset. We'll have to do first to one to finish the lunar subterranean set. Yes, my DC.
Someone did DC.
All right, so let me tell the guys right now.
Oh, looks like D-Brat.
D-Brat.
No. West, actually. Kazu's going. Kazu.
All right, guys. So it looks like DC there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna recreate the lobby first to one. So same character, same EX skill sets, and we'll do stuff random.
Sounds good.
Alright, so guys, it looks like we added DC there. Thankfully, it was after the match had already concluded. So I'm gonna start a new lobby first to one. Please pick the same character, same HP, same EX skill sets, alright?
Yep.
I'll let you guys know what's up. Thank you. Alright, let those guys know what's up, and I'm gonna actually quit out. Start a new. What am I looking for? Here we go.
Start a new lobby?
Yep, gonna start a new lobby so we can do the first to one. Then after that, gonna create another lobby so that we can go back to 2 out of 3.
Okay. You might want to set it to
state
to be yeah.
Yep. So just bear with us, guys that are out there just watching and stuff like that. Weston actually have an internet connection. It just sounded like, you know, it just didn't just went out. The lobbies for whatever reason been a little shaky lately, but again, a really, really damn close match. Give me some of your thoughts on that Lunar Subterranean match so far.
There was D-Brat was doing work. Like I don't think there was a situation where she didn't have killing bravery. Like she would have killing bravery, get a kill, and then like not even 30 seconds later she would have killing again. Team Avalanche, you know, they played a lot better. Instead of Kizzy really going in, he was actually kind of playing like a pseudo Vanguard kind of style. And so that way he could help give D-Brat those setups. Like there was one time when Prophet died, Prophet tried to go in on D-Brat when she had like 4K, and then all Kizzy had to do was double tap him and then he was dead.
Yep, very, very true. I think that, in particular, you know, I play Ace, that's my main character, allegedly, you know, but I'm really, really digging the stuff that I'm seeing from D-Brat. Really, really good calls, and really good monolith beam placements. I don't think I have seen D-Brat yet go with FireRF, not on one stage, so I think that she probably feels a bit more comfortable running with monolith, which it definitely is showing. Their setups have been getting increasingly more thorough and more kind of consistent as the set has went on. So good
I do also like the card management from D-Brat as well. There were a few times where she would just draw a white card and just immediately throw out shortstop. Because she does realize that if she can get that stop, that could potentially mean something for her team.
Yeah.
There's not really much reason to keep long stop or mega stop. And the same thing with burst as well. So her management with the card stock has been pretty solid.
I agree emphatically. I mean, honestly, I very rarely hold on to black cards a lot. You know what I mean? Just having that presence on the field, especially if somebody's being hyper aggro, that shortstop can, you know, kill momentum. You know what I mean? Potentially set up for HP attack, stuff like that. So I definitely agree with that. So yeah, I've been liking everything that I've been seeing out of D-Brat. Looks like they just needed a little bit to warm up there, but they are in there now. I like this. Yep. So yep, it's gonna be 1-0. It's first to one, and then after this, I have to recreate the lobby again, and then go back to 2 out of 3.
So does DC's count as a loss then?
No. So it's first to one. So if whoever wins and it's like one stock, then you have to play Lunar Subterranean again to see who actually wins the map. Yeah. Let me make sure that's clear for them too. Okay. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
So right now it's 1-0 on Lunar Subterranean. So pick the stage again. Yeah, if you guys win, then you got to pick the stage again, obviously, to see who actually wins that map. Everybody cool with that?
Well, what was the map again? It was Lunar Subterranean.
Yep, Lunar Subterranean.
So we're voting on that map, right?
Yes, you're gonna be voting on that map.
And then from there it's random.
Yep. So no, it's gonna be Lunar Subterranean. And then if you guys win, it's like one stock. Then you gotta pick it again to see who actually wins the map. If you guys lose, then I gotta recreate the lobby and then do 2 out of 3 again.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. It seems like everybody's on the same page with that.
All right, cool. I wonder what was the reasoning for Unlighted to switch to Cecil compared to Vayne. What do you think?
I think that, with Dark Knight Cecil having such a presence on the projectile front, Renoa not really having a lot of actual durability outside of, the Angelo Rush and stuff like that. She's pretty, light on the projectile side. So perhaps he did that to help kind of supplement the whole team so they kind of have a bit more to work with on their front. But I think that is one of the characters that he's a bit more comfortable with. He was saying actually before we came in here that he wasn't feeling 100% with Sephiroth, wasn't really getting his JDCs and stuff like that. So that could also be factoring in.
Oh, yeah, because he did just come back from vacation like a couple of days ago, or I think yesterday might have been his first day back on Dissidia.
Yep, I believe so. Yeah, he was away for some time now. Unlighted being one of the core members of Vintage Cup Noodle, I think everybody kind of remembers that when they were on their reign and stuff like that. Since then, that team's kind of stepped away a little bit, but members kind of getting back into it individually. So here we go, going into the match, same HP, same EX skill sets here. So let's see how this one goes. So if Team Avalanche is able to win on Subterranean 2 more games, then it'll be tied up 2-2.
Alright, well, let's get into it. Hopefully, Team Boyfriends can keep their momentum after winning that first round. I know any era can kind of hold the momentum from a team. So now it's just the fight of who can get it back.
Agreed 100%. Early Dark Flame going off, no dice right there. What's going to actually do it there against D-Brat? Excellent job looking at the marksman, keeping him in check. Well, not the marksman, but actually the pen on that.
Yeah. Already having Killing Bravery just loses it, but having the core already to Team Avalanche, which this has been going on the past few days. Team Avalanche just, like I said, how they've just been winning that core fight. I know it's been a little hard for Prophet to get in, but if he could just find a way in to keep D-Brat away, then they can get the core.
Yeah, I definitely 100% agree with that. Those are burst out, no dice right there for D-Brat, and both now also with core advantage of Team Boyfriends right there. You see Unlighted going hand with the musket, able to secure the core quite quickly for that team. Oh, yeah. You see right there, that's the thing. With as strong as Dark Knight Cecil is, a lot of his moves, he can't glide it. So when he presses the button, he has to commit. And right there, got Monolith for his troubles.
Yeah, very good reaction, D-Brat. I know, Kazu's just throwing out meteors. He's trying to look for something.
Oh, finishes the streak.
There he is.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. Gets the X-Soldier. Now, they gotta get that core. They have to summon now. Okay, good.
Yep, as we mentioned in the previous games, if it's kind of a little bit like mid-game, where the core is almost full your gauge, and somebody dies, that's almost all but assuring that the other team's going to get something.
D-Brat throwing up a supercharge for her team there. Kizzy just hitting a Fang Call for 2.6 on Prophet.
Okay. Angelo Rush coming out, no dice right there. That dog gonna still doing work. Okay, nice dagger right there. Kazu sitting at Killing Breaker on the whole team here, goes out. Madison to put D-Brat. So, Kazu's dashing straight towards Sephiroth. No fear in this man's heart.
Kazu is really showing that Renoa is actually a guerrilla marksman. Is actually putting that into application.
Okay, so right there, unfortunately, EX Soldier getting broken, so they're sitting at 3k now. They do get the summon off, however, two bad things here. All three of them are clustered, and their back is to the wall. So
yeah, and especially when you're dealing with two wave HPs.
Yeah,
Dark Flame and Meteor.
So right now, Unlighted definitely gonna be stepping out, trying to punish right now.
I see. We know he'd be like, no offense to Light, we know he'd be matching Dark, right? He's got 4K, he can kill. He's got full HP. He's got nothing to worry about. But except the only thing he does have. Oh no!
So both of them So it was actually on Kizzy. D-Brat was behind Kizzy. They both saw it and were able to evade, but EX Soldier coming in last right there trying to evade. Ends up getting punished right there. Heartbreaker. So they are going to take Lunar Subterranean. This is going to push Team Boyfriends up to match 3-1. Navarre, tell me some of the things that you saw in that match right there.
Dark Flame. Dark Flame match, man. Unlighted was going ham with that. Well, one thing is Prophet didn't go in as much as he was in the past few games. Because he's been getting punished a lot by EX Soldier and by Kizzy. But instead of Prophet going in, Prophet said, look, Kazu, you can be the assassin, and I'll just be your marksman and just like throw my sword at you.
Yep.
So Kazu was the one who was just like, Kazu was going ham. Like as we saw right before Diamond Dust hit, I'm not sure what move it was. Forgive me, I'm not too familiar with Reno's moveset, but it hit D-Brat twice with a move, got killing, then immediately killed her with Meteor. Then he just charged head forward into EX Soldier.
Yep. So that was just unfortunate ending right there. Again, these matches not being blowouts, very, very competitive, very, very back and forth. Actually, D-Brat getting the early kill on Lighted right at the beginning of the set, but unfortunately,
the reaction.
Yep, not enough to close out the entire set there.
I said D-Brat's been doing good. He's been doing really good. Very good ace play, and ace he's not too popular here in NA. Because like the ace players we have, we have D-Brat.
So a few that I would add to that list is Cross has a really good ace, as well as a lot of people don't know this, but Klein has a really solid ace as well. Don't see too much of Klein nowadays, but super solid on ace as well.
Right. One person I can say, I actually briefly talked to him earlier, and this guy, he's kind of a throwback to around the game when the game came out. But do you remember Shiki?
Oh my God! EX Shiki.
EX Shiki. Shiki was like the most godlike ace in NA.
Shiki. Oh my God! I learned so much from him. He left the game kind of early on, but that guy was ridiculous.
So I do have some news about that. I did talk to him a little earlier. He does mainly focus on BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle now, but I know he did mention he may make a return to Dissidia. So if he does, that's something to look forward to, because I've personally always been a fan of his ace play.
Oh yeah, I definitely for a long, very, very long time, I consider him to be hands down the best ace. Until he actually went away, I don't think there were really many aces that were doing a lot of stuff that he was doing.
It took some time.
Yeah, he was. Damn, that was a throwback.
That's
really good.
I mean, we can't ever forget the throwback players like Shiki, Chandela, Jack Handsman.
Actually, another good ace early on, Dragon Slayer. I know he's known for his Golbez, but his ace was in there also. Give me 1 sec, alright, Navarre?
Alright. It's a good thing they didn't start, or else KO would have missed. KO would have missed everything. So what's up, stream? How's everyone doing tonight?
Okay, I am back.
Welcome.
Alright, so we are moving into match 5 here. So the score right now is Team Boyfriends 3, Team Avalanche 1. This could easily be 2-2 or perhaps even 3-1 in Team Avalanche's favor. Gonna see, if different, certain matches have went another way. But regardless, I'm pretty hyped about this set still. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I just enjoy how I love with Dissidia play. You know what I mean? I enjoy watching it.
It's a fun time.
Yep, I like the adaptation. I like the decision making. I dig it.
Most of the matches, like, I can't say they've ever really been one-sided, except for like maybe like the first few games. Each game going forward, like Team Avalanche, they've been doing better and better and better and better. But it's just they just have just a little bit of trouble, closing out these matches, because they can have a 3-1 life lead, and the next thing you know, the match is over and the opposing team won.
Yep.
They gotta have that mental fortitude and that stamina to be like, okay, so we're in the lead, like we just gotta do what we gotta do and secure the win. But it looks like these past few games, they've just been coming up a little short of that.
And going to the Hall of Hunger.
It's time.
Yep,
all right,
Alexandria.
So, I just want to point out a few changes. Kazu switched to Apocalypse, Prophet to Plunge, Unlighted to Tenebris/Luminous Blast, and Kizzy running Avenger.
Okay, some really good changes there, and I think, of course, Monolith being Ace's strongest pick on this map, outside of maybe Thunder Shotgun, and this is like one of the only maps that Blizzard Bomb is viable.
Right.
And I think that we might be stuck in the loading loop again.
Think so?
Oh my.
Oh,
okay. I just wanted to say we are in there.
The only thing they need to make this perfect is X-Soldier would have had to run Black Materia. You ever just JDC and then switch target to Black Materia? It's OD.
Oh my goodness. The darkest timeline.
The darkest timeline.
Okay, so let's take a look here. We start off taking a look at West. Getting Angelo out onto the field. Again, Renoa not with any type of projectiles that go like around the field and stuff like that, as far as Kefka or Ultimisi or anything like that. She has to have pretty much line of sight. So with that being said, let's see what Kazu's approach is on this map.
Oh, X-Soldier gets the JDC, gets the kill.
Oh my goodness,
Very early kill.
Now Kizzy in danger, yep, got broken right there. So now Kazu's sitting at 2,300. 2,400 rather. And right there in the background, Unlighted got clipped by Monolith.
And Team Avalanche getting the core there. Looks like their gorilla is beating the other team's gorilla. That's just the nature of the map. Remember.
Oh, that was yeah. Harlow's Angel went off. Unlighted on life support. Have not seen one Tenebris Blast yet. Not sure if he's regretting that decision of not going with Dark Flame. Prophet getting clipped. D-Brat is doing absolute work right now. A lot of 10 for 10s right now with Monolith. I would have liked to see D-Brat go ahead and get the core right there. Gets bodied by Plunge. Prophet somehow had 4,300. D-Brat, I'm not sure what her familiarity is with Plunge. Generally, go ahead.
No, so blue team got the summon, but Unlighted there actually won a couple interactions versus X-Soldier, had 4K, and didn't realize that you actually can't wall rush combo into Luminous Blast. And he uses his life there to a Monolith thing, so 4K Brave going right down the drain.
Kizzy bleeding though, so he definitely needs to try and stay alive and throughout the summon. Now Prophet absolutely focusing on D-Brat, looking at him. Plunge goes off, yep, gets it off, 2,700. EX Soldier bleeding now. Diamond Dust coming out. Apocalypse, nice side step there. Okay, teleport. No teleport. Okay.
He misses the Luminous Blast again.
Oh my goodness. Kazu's sitting at 44K. Unlighted was at 5K. Okay, gets Heartless Angel. That's a shame. Now, if Kazu can't hit him, Doom is going to happen, and he's going all that Brave is going down the toilet.
Summoned right in front of all three of them, and they got it off. That's wild.
Yeah.
Get the Plunge.
Okay, so as you said, it was a little questionable on the summon timing. Now, yeah, he definitely has to try and hit somebody, or that Brave's going down. Yep, 5K. Yep, gets Doom. Yep, that's a shame. All the way to 0. EX Soldier, nothing.
Yep. He's gotta be careful.
Oh my goodness.
He's running Avenger.
Okay, so Kazu running for his life. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, Kizzy got the Avenger off, yeah. Oh, got the Avenger off on Prophet. Damn good match right there.
See, the only thing I'm questioning is Tenebrous Blast, Luminous Blast. You can't wall rush that.
So maybe.
So most cases, it's better to just like wall rush and then either leave them or do the double wall rush for the bravery, and then just like go back to Dark Knight and throw out the Tenebrous.
Yeah.
If you see a Tenebrous go off right now, it looks like it's on D-Brat.
Now, one thing I do want to mention here is that we do definitely see the Soldier here picking up the tempo. He's definitely been putting in work last match, and I see him already getting early hits. Yes, another wall rush early right there. All right, goes for plunge 900, but just getting him out the equation for disadvantage.
He's been that Soldier like off the bat, like he's been starting off extremely strong. And as we see him right now on College, backs off. It's still sitting at 2.8.
Okay. So D-Brat at about 1300. He had Soldier at 2800. Tried to rush in there. Got hit away. The Luminous Blast going out. Yep. Gets the early kill on Kizzy.
Ooh, very good Saints Fall. Doesn't get the wall rush confirmed on D-Brat.
D-Brat tried to do neutral brave there. I would have probably liked to see a card tower. Perhaps.
I think that would have been different.
Yeah. Okay, double hit right there with the Monolith. Nice call out right here.
Very good.
And D-Brat had been at super jump height for a while there. Just now coming right down to the floor. Okay.
Another double.
Oh, summon?
Coming out from Team Avalanche.
And
getting the summon off.
Summons being so damn powerful on small stages like this.
Especially Shiva, man.
Actually, Leviathan also, but Shiva, of course, God. But Leviathan really annoying. Like
the Leviathan meta win. Alright, out the super burst with Kazu blocking you.
Let's take a look at Kazu. Kazu sitting at 2800. Of course, doesn't want to lose his brave to Shiva. Alright, Diamond Dust. Let's see what the plan is here. Enfeeble. Looks like D-Brat's sitting right there waiting. Jump 3? Yes, beautiful stuff. Jump 3 on Cecil. He's down.
We'll try to go for the setup. They get the Monolith.
Okay.
And she gets, I believe, what was that? Was it a Super Force?
Yep, Super Force 2 yellow cards, Mega Force 3 yellow cards. So this is going to buff their attacks just for a short period of time. Okay, Monolith going out. No hit. I'd like to see that more with the setup in mind. Ooh, Luminous Blast tried to check Sephiroth right there. Punch. No dice. Oh my goodness, the call out right there with Heartless Angel. Waited for the sidestep. Beautiful stuff there. Monolith. That was just actually pristine right there at the end. That was good. That was really good stuff. And sometimes when you're in a really tight set against a really competitive opponent, sometimes getting these smaller stages is kind of the thing that you need to kind of help get your momentum back. And sometimes it's just like basketball. Sometimes seeing the ball go through the hoop is all you need, you know what I mean, to get your mind right and be refocused going into the next match.
Alexandria staying true to its nature.
Yep, that's why I call it the Hall of Unga.
Man. It was funny, at the end there, right before D-Brat landed that Monolith beam, Unlighted actually hit X-Soldier with Luminous Blast, but as Luminous Blast was going off, it was already too late, because he already had the confirm and the hit stun was already there.
Yep, that was really good play, And Pigeon saying it right there. Yep, really nice play. Waited for that step, knew that Sephiroth is in your face. You want to kind of press buttons. Waited for that side step. Nice Heartless Angel, excellent confirm right there. So moving into the sixth match here. So score right now is Team Boyfriends 3, Team Avalanche 2. So let's take a look and see what actual stage we'll be getting here. See if we'll see any other character changes at all, potentially from Team Boyfriends. I think that this comp can absolutely work. Probably not that HP attack. Probably going to see Unlighted go back to Dark Flame here.
Yeah, I think the Unlighted picking Dark Flame was actually the reason why they lost it. because Kazu was running the Surge, and then Unlighted was running. I mean, I don't really consider Tenebrous a Surge or a Wave. I just call it like, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the fact that they lost a Wave HP means they lost their way to win the neutral.
Yeah. Or even, you know, when there's a Wave HP on the field, that makes everybody second guess, even a wall rush. You know what I mean? They're more apt to not go all the way in. And EX Soldier got a lot of wall rushes, a lot of Heartless Angels out. So maybe if Dark Flame was on the field, he might have second thought some of those, or potentially have got punished. So I 100% agree with you on that front.
Yeah. If anything, Kazu should have picked Wishing Star. that way he would have got his gorilla out.
Dog cannon. Okay, so headed back to Academia. Seeing Unlighted bring out Cloud. Now, Cloud not being one of his specialist characters, don't see him play him too much. Obviously, he's a talented player, so he understands what needs to happen with this character. But we'll see what happens here. Again, as I mentioned earlier, he's not feeling 100% with Sephiroth. That's probably why we haven't seen him go there yet.
We also saw EX Soldier switching from Octaslash and Heartless. He's actually running a Scintilla here, so maybe that. I think that'll work out. Try and get those hits in. Right.
Now it's going to be a Scintilla on a very big map like this. You're definitely going to have to probably essentially confirm off the Wall Crush. Renoa, a lot of projectiles out, but at the same time, Noctis not really with a lot of projectiles, so something that's going to have to be hard for him. And right there, Cloud just massacring the core right there.
Now it looks like Team Boyfriends, they're trying to regroup right now. Kazu makes it back to Prophet, but he's trying to get back to Unlighted. Looks like, okay, finally, all them are back together. Gets a 2.2 meteor off on Kizzy K. With EX Soldier whiffing the Scintilla there. Unlighted getting the Crosshash, going to be getting that first kill on Kizzy K. It looks like we do have the second corresponding on the side of, well, now Team Boyfriends. No one's going for it.
Yeah, right now, both marksmen kind of hit away. Kazu does have his back to the core, but it looks like he has his head still in the fight. He's not going to try and back off the core yet.
There they go. Now they get it. No summon coming out. Now this is your chance. We're going to be waiting for that hard knockdown so we can get that summon out. Gets the kill on
Soldier goes down as well. Okay, try to do Fang and Claw. I'm not sure about that. He went for Fang and Claw when somebody was down, and Renault is in close proximity. So even if he got that off, I'm not sure about that decision.
We see Team Boyfriends a little split right now. Prophet coming back to Kazu's aid. We got Unlighted now coming back. The core has spawned again, so this would be a Team Avalanche's time to rob the core and rob the summon. But it looks like Team Avalanche isn't even going for the core.
Yeah, so they're desperately trying to not sure about that. Oh my goodness, D-Brat coming in clutch. Because he was certainly about to get cross-slash for his doubles.
Very, very good plays coming out from D-Brat.
Meteor? Yep, ends up going down. Yep, so very, very deceptive, you know what I mean? And Kazu's really good at switching targets, so you never really quite know who is going on until that pit box is out. You can't rely on whatever the target system says. He's really excellent at doing that. Okay, so let's start off with Renoa. Gets an early clip right there. Card wall coming out. Okay.
Now we got Team Avalanche kind of pushing up a bit, kind of forcing Team Boyfriends to come down. Unlighted dropping it hot with that Braver. The classic. It's a little scary for Team Boyfriends. They're kind of just getting pushed away. Core spawn looks like Kizzy's going on the core. Team Avalanche wins the first core fight with ease.
Okay, so we saw in the first game that Unlighted was really keeping the core in check. Oh, tried Scintilla, not sure about that. Does end up getting cross-slash for someone right there. Alright, taking a look at Prophet right now, sitting at 1400. Okay, nice back brave right there. That was good stuff.
Gets him right into the Angelo from Kazu. Getting a bit of a combo going on there. Let's see the second corresponding on the side of Team Boyfriends. Unlighted going right for it.
Now,
Braver to Blade Beam. Yep.
Prophet falls to still, walk right up and then Ren Shield, right in the enemy's face.
He's got to get on D-Brat. Oh no!
Oh
no.
yeah, he's gonna go down. So right now they should be trying to focus the core, get the core, back up for summon. Right now, I know you want to press the advantage because it's obviously 3v2, but don't let that cost you the whole match. And that's Scintilla right there. Try to bit him over. Yeah.
Almost deleted Prophet as soon as he respawned.
Oh my goodness, press that button.
Oh wow.
Punishes Unlighted quite heavily right there. Core coming up. Summon. Alright, beautiful summon right there. Team Avalanche. I'm not sure if this is spectator or if there's actually slowdowns happening. You seeing that, Navarro, also?
Yeah, I see a little bit of stutters.
Yeah, I see a little bit of stutters happening. Not sure if this is in-game or it's actually going to be happening here. Okay. Kizzy, making a presence. Now, Kane being one of the few assassins that actually has pretty decent projectile. You know, he doesn't have to always go in physically and overextend. So really trying to annoy him.
That's the best part about Kane, because on the ground the tornadoes kind of whatever, but what matters is the aerial version of the projectile. As I say that, I'll touch on that a little more. But Unlighted going down there, D-Brat's still sitting on 4.3, very scary situation.
Oh,
gets the monolith.
Nice closeout there. Nice closeout. So
very good.
They got the early stock lead, and then they converted that into getting summoned first, and that allowed them to close that game out.
That's what you need. Sometimes you just need to get that summon off so you can have that momentum boost.
I agree 100%. So we're gonna start off taking a look at Kazu. All right, throwing some projectiles out. Angelo on the field, trying to annoy D-Brat. Gets the card tower out. All right, yeah, having a little marksman standoff here.
Yeah.
D-Brat regrouping. Let's take a look at Young Unlighted with that Negan bat.
Negan strike.
Somebody said it in chat.
That's Curve. Shout out to Curve.
Oh my goodness.
We got the corresponding on the side of Team Avalanche.
Okay, core.
Probably trying to get him away. Unlighted runs away from the core. Okay.
Yeah, comes back. He decides, yeah, it's right in front of me. Let me just try to get this. You take the switch over to Prophet. Ooh, nice punish. Ooh. Beautiful punish on Sephiroth Brave attack there. Now D-Brat getting the worst of that exchange with the marksman standoff, gets meteored while trying to perform a Brave attack there. Nice Scintilla! Oh, gets meteored, but they could actually close out Prophet, but also D-Brat and EX Soldier in danger zone. Now, number 6 going towards the core, and that's going to be Kizzy.
Unlighted gets the Braver, so if Unlighted didn't get that Braver, then Team Avalanche definitely would have had the summon ready. So this next core actually determines a good amount of this match, actually.
Oh yeah, oh my goodness, he really got lucky by not getting clipped by that meteor. Bad exchange there with Unlighted. Unlighted ended up breaking, almost breaking EX Soldier right there. He's at 3,400 rate right now. Yeah, gets a wall rush.
Unlighted making a pretty ballsy play there.
Oh, cross slash. Yep, oh, gets jump 3. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. High level play, excellent decision making. Meteor goes out, he does end up going down. No summon out on the field. Yep, they're gonna try and counter summon.
Like, this is the time. If they don't summon, then Team Avalanche can probably rob the summon.
Yep. So right there,
they finish it with the solo.
Yep, Renoa in a corner right there, a little too far away to be kept in check by anybody. However, right now Unlighted has 4,200. So let's take a look at him, because he definitely can get somebody right here and make this almost. This could be game right here. If he kills somebody and then Diamond does, that could be game. Yep. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Got very lucky right there. Okay, so D-Brat was sitting at 6K. Gets a lot of it stolen away there by Prophet. Prophet sitting at 4,500 right now.
Prophet went for the double walrus there. Recognizing he had to take the first away. Lighting with the Enfeeble. Not quite gonna get anything here.
Okay, so Kazu's sitting at Killbrave, Prophet's sitting at Killbrave, D-Rat at 2800, nice summon. So Unlighted is rushing in right now. I'm not sure about the situation. The game plan might be, hey, look at me while Meteor comes in. So we'll see what happens.
Goes for the Warp Strike Wisp. X-Soldier goes for the Scintilla Wisp. Gonna be not losing his life there.
Oh my goodness. The saves this match are crazy.
Oh my goodness, no setup. So as a result, Prophet losing that 4K, and now Kazu also losing that 4K he had as well. Prophet tries to go for the setup, Unlighted hits him away. No setup coming from Team Boyfriend. It looks like no big play from Team Avalanche on the Diamond Dust here.
Oh yes, nice monolith setup, but he does lose his life for that. While they were trying to set him up, nobody looking at Kazu. Kazu able to get that meteor off. Okay, so Prophet sitting at about 37 right now. So they need to try and chip that Brave off of him in a safe manner. Okay.
Both teams just playing extremely passive. No one really wants to commit.
Yeah, you never want to be the one that lost it for your team. So
right.
We all know that feeling.
Sometimes
that could have been it.
Those are just the decisions you gotta make. But Team Boyfriend's losing both the Killing Brave Wrench Shield coming out
and Enfeeble. They want to finish this right now. Okay, jump. No dice.
Doesn't find anything. D-Brat right now back
no.
at 3.5.
Yeah, so he tried to rush Kazu down to stop Meteor and ends up beating 2800 point blank. Busy on life support.
Mighty Strike's coming out. D-Brat sitting with 2 reds. Gonna see Super Burst come out.
No.
Yes.
But it whiffs, unfortunately, it looks like.
She almost dashed. She almost stepped right into that Meteor. Both teams, they gotta figure something out because it looks like the clock is running. So these are the situations where you'd want to start using
mono? Oh my goodness, ends up going down in the back. Can they close this out right now? Both teams at very low. Unlighted is going to be the one that they're going to target. Yeah, let's take a look at Unlighted.
All the teams just using all their skills right now. This is definitely going to be a timeout.
Oh,
they didn't see who got the core there. 2, 1, and
who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Alright.
Oh, 6th, 5th, 2nd, 1st. Oh no, they lost.
Oh
Kazu
yeah,
has 400 more points. Yep. So Team Boyfriend's taking that one. That was a clutch match. That was hype. Oh man.
That was scary. That was a cleanser.
And I like the decision there to pop the Enfeeble and the Ren Shield, and you know, it was about 15 seconds left. Go all in. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to go all in. If you're not secure that you got the win via, you know, just the points, it's time to just go in. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to lose at that point. So I like them trying to make that decision there at the end. Ah, man, that was just, damn, that was damn. That's why I play this game. And stuff like that. That's just fantastic stuff right there, man. So I'm interested to see kind of what the mindset will be going into this match now. That was a little bit of a hard loss. If they had not lost that, it would be 3-3. Now it's 4-2. So let's see what happens. Yep.
This is the time for Team Avalanche to say, all right, like we have got to do something. Like now, I think judging from that last game, I did like the pick of Scintilla from EX Soldier, but on the flip side, it was working at the start because I don't think that Team Boyfriends was really like, they know he was running Scintilla, but they didn't know he was running Scintilla. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, he picked Scintilla, and then they get hit by it, and they're like, oh, he's running Scintilla. So as you saw later on in the set, the amount of Scintillas he was hitting as counters and hard reads kind of just diminished, like, pretty hard.
I think when it comes to Sephiroth, you know, when you're hitting those Scintillas, you know, consistently, you're just punishing them and stuff like that. That's a good feeling, right? Obviously, but when you start whiffing it a lot and you get punished for it, or you perhaps make your teammate overextend trying to save you, because you made a bad read, that kind of makes the Sephiroth player try and, you know, kind of bring it back a bit. And as we see here, he's actually switched to Heartless Angel again. So,
Pandemonium.
And on Pandemonium. So, interested to see here that Negan Bat did a bit of work last match. So, let's take a look and see what we have here on Pandemonium. Pandemonium, being a very big sprawling stage, pretty fair stage also, got a lot of space to run and stuff like that, a couple walls and stuff like that. So let's take a look, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with Mr. Negan, unlighted, kind of, yeah, just around, okay.
A big thing about this map as well is the core. Is like, if both teams are like playing that neutral to each other and keeping their sides, like the core positioning can truly benefit one team. Like here we see where the core spawn, it 100% benefited Team Boyfriend. That core got deleted and Team Avalanche got nothing. And it's nothing that Team Avalanche did wrong.
He ends up going down early. Wow. That was unfortunate. And yeah, just like you said, the core literally spawned right on top of Cloud, which is the best case scenario. He's gonna delete the core instantly. Monolith goes out, no dice there. EX Soldier coming in, trying to pressure Renoa. I'd like to see him go back though. No need to overly focus on her. Okay, here we go.
Negan back coming through, hitting him away.
So, Prophet sitting at 3k, got the break earlier. Core is up. If they can get the core and they can summon, they might be able to close this out really early, really quickly. Ooh, gets the wall.
Yeah,
nope, no wall rush.
There's still a good amount left on the core. Kazu not going for it. Looks like D-Brat's right next to the core, still not going for it. Still next to the core.
No, I understand why. Everybody has Kill Brave, so he doesn't want to have his back turn trying to get the core and get clapped. But right now it's a worse situation. All three members of Team Boyfriends has Killing Brave, and they have a summon, so it can't get any worse than this right here. Oh, just like that, two members of them end up losing their actual Brave. Ace with his back to the wall, like, yep, make some moves away from that wall. Wall rush can't get you killed right now. And Prophet touches.
Oh no!
Yep, beautiful stuff right. Oh, gets a break though.
He got too confident. He didn't realize that X Soldier was ready.
Oh my god! Yo! Yo! EX Soldier coming up with that Heartless Angel and just said, stop all that right now. These matches have been extremely explosive. And if you are Team Boyfriend, there's no way you're not reeling from that. That is definitely going to inspire a little bit of salt in the BC for sure.
And I know that is 100% giving Team Avalanche some momentum. Like, I think that put them back on their feet.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. That was really good to see.
Oh man.
Oh man, bad trades right there.
Very bad trades, especially on their own summon.
Yep, no reason to overextend there. Okay, so moving into this new match, let's take a look at D-Brat. D-Brat, I've been extremely impressed throughout with this ace play that we've seen here. Here we go. Some cards out. Okay, yep, Angelo Rush. Angelo Rush being a little bit deceptive. That dog always goes a little bit further than we always think it will. Always manage to kind of clip people that are a little unsuspecting there. Okay, so Kizzy right there, nice job knocking away Prophet, keeping him off the shoot. Angelo Rush, yep, no dice there. Now, right there in the background, Team Avalanche did get the better exchange of the core.
Right, because it spawned right behind them, which is what I was saying on the first game. So looking at it right now, D-Brad, again, the core is right on the side of Team Avalanche. They've already got their summon ready. D-Brad also has Killing Brave. Runs up the wall to get away from Prophet. Still keeping her bravery.
He tried. Yeah, that cross
busting out the CPU tag.
Oh, Flame Hazard? Oh, he's gonna go down. Oh, nobody around to protect him. Monolith comes out just a little too shallow and just a little too late. Oh, EX Soldier also going down. Oh, this match is a bit of a turnaround from last match.
Yeah.
D-Brad sitting at Killbrave. They do have summon though, so they can make this thing happen. They need to find a way to summon right away so they can try and turn this around.
They're trying to back off, but we do see on the POV of Prophet just coming right for D-Brad, but gets clipped by Kizzy. Decides to fight back. Unlighted tries to go for the charge cross-slash mix-up, but is not successful on it.
Oh man, wake up DP by my, yeah. Wake up.
2B?
By the
That's
man
not
Prophet.
right.
Wake up. Okay, cross slash going on. No dice there.
Oh,
Night summon.
no.
As we
That was-
mentioned. Go ahead.
It was that play that gave them the summon because
Yep.
they actually had pressure on him, but they hit him away into prime position to summon. As we see Kizzy going down to another meteor coming from Kazu. Kizzy's got to be careful.
So they get the cards out. So I believe they have Super Force right now. The guy HP region out. However, Kizzy does need to play back a bit. You don't want to be the one that lost the game. Yeah, that was a little bit of an overextend. There's no reason for that. Let your life get healed a bit. I know you want to press because it's summon, but you just, you know what I mean? You're on your final stop.
Sometimes even if you're on your own summon, like sometimes you just gotta fall back. Oh, very good play from Unlighted, but does not work out for him. As Kizzy comes out, gets the jump 3.
Kazu taking Angel Wing form. Form that he personally doesn't like too much, but will do it to kind of save himself from something. Yep, ends up going down right there by Prophet.
That's it. It's the same thing you were saying. He had to play back, but he didn't.
And
he just kept going in.
Yeah,
like,
and that was
he should have just stayed back and he should have just thrown out tornadoes and arrows. Like, he shouldn't have approached like that, knowing that high level play like this, if you make decisions like that, you will get punished.
Yep, you will get punished. And right now we're seeing the glitch where Sephiroth doesn't have his cape for whatever reason. So that's always interesting to see. So let's take a look. We're going to start off with Young Unlighted. Alright, avoiding the beams right there. Does get knocked away. D-Brat already built 2400 Brave quite early on. Good stuff. Okay, Prophet getting broken right there. Early break. Core coming up. And Prophet going for it. EX Soldier finishing it up. Oh, nice save right there with Monolith. Nice Heartless Angel. Okay.
Legend going down for 726. The bright side was he did save Prophet from getting down for 2k. So getting down for only 700, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
He does have to hit EX Soldier right now to get rid of that Doom effect, or else he is going to lose that 2k.
Oh no, EX Soldier going down to Meteor.
Goes down and then Unlighted loses that 2k.
So right now, with EX Soldier being down, D-Brat has lost her Protector. You know, that's the Vanguard's traditional role to protect the shoot, and with him being down, force to fend for herself right there.
Well, Unlighted with some very good shield pressure on Kizzy. It looks like Team Avalanche, they're getting in position because they do have their summon ready. Unlighted is running in. Right now, I'd imagine we'd see Prophet coming in as well. Gotta stop that summon.
Okay, so Prophet's sitting at 3k. It's a little bit of a scramble fest right now. Things are just happening. Want to try and go for a punish? Yeah, they get
Soldier goes down to the Meteor.
Yeah, so he's almost died twice at this point.
Yeah. Team Avalanche has to be extremely careful.
Goes
goes down again.
Yeah, gotta be a bit careful. Want to try and so D-Brat on the run here. They're gonna try and close these out. Yeah, they go for the summon. Nice combo into Wall Rush. Yep, I would try and do the Fanging Claw. Yep, and they Unlighted. So they were able to stop the summon. Oh, good stuff. Avalanche ends up getting their summon off, but Kizzy is actually about to get clapped right now by Cloud, and he's right near Wall. So
Unlighted's got to be careful because he did just dive in, and now EX Soldier just putting some pressure on Unlighted right now. Still going. winning these interactions.
The braver from the top ropes.
CPU tech. Very good JDC.
Oh, get frozen. Okay, so Soldier is still focusing on Lighted right now.
Yeah, he's going on him, but looking at the side of Kizzy K sitting at 4k right now, goes for the Enfeeble. He's looking for the jump 3 setup.
Jump 3?
Prophet's gonna go down.
Okay. So right now, Soldier can close out. Yeah, they can close somebody out right now. If he gets a break or he gets the Brave, no. Alright, loses some of his Brave right there.
Going in. Kazu now building some Brave back up, sitting at 2.5, goes for the summon. Barely get the summon off, so this could potentially be it, because this is game point on the side of Team Boyfriend.
Okay, so right now, Unlighted focusing on Kizzy. Does jump one, not sure about that. Gets the wall rush, goes for the damage.
Gets a break,
Oh
and
my
that'll be
goodness
it.
gracious, yeah. Got the break right there, so his break is spiked from 2200 up to 3500, and that's gonna actually be the entire set. So wow, that was a damn good set. I like that.
That was fun.
Was good. So what we're gonna do now here in a moment, guys, is I'm gonna get both teams so we can do a post-match interview. So Team Boyfriends does end up taking it 5-2. Members Unlighted, Kazu, and Prophet being Team Boyfriends. Team Avalanche, EX Soldier, Kizzy K, and D-Brad. So both teams absolutely came to play. It's damn good stuff right there. So let's see if we can get these guys for an interview, and then we will do that. Hey, can I have you guys come to General for a quick
Wait, are we done?
That's it, 5-2.
Never mind.
Alright.
Y'all good, or?
No, I want to play longer, that's why.
Oh, come on. I already said 5. It would be fair now. It would be unfair to change it now. But there's always...
Shut up, Unlighted. Oh my god.
Alright, can you guys join me in General, please?
Yep.
I was just trying to...
Alright, guys. Would you guys mind joining me in General so we can kind of have a post-game discussion?
Sure. All of us, or?
Yep, every member of the team.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Do it, and I missed every single.
Like, we were commentating, and I was just like, I don't think Unlighted knows that.
Yep. I did not know that, that's why.
Okay, alright, so...
If I know I can confirm it, I wouldn't waste time on it. I would try to do double water. Yeah.
So, alright, we're going to go ahead and move into the post-game analysis kind of interview with both sides right there. Gotta say, this is definitely by far one of my favorite Friday night fights yet. All of the matches are pretty hype. There really wasn't any sequence where I was like, wow, that was like a pure blowout or anything like that. So let's start with Team Boyfriends. Congratulations on being the winner here. Let's start off with Prophet. Now, I told you guys a bit earlier in the week that you guys would be squaring off against Team Avalanche. So how did you feel going into the set?
Well, I didn't really know what to expect going in. At the end of the day, I just wanted to play matches and just play against other players who are confident in their abilities that they can play, and just provide something fun for everybody. And this is good practice for West for him to get in with Renoa, and for us as a team to really understand how to play with Renoa, since we haven't really been playing that much.
Okay, I like that. So speaking of Renoa, Mr. Westfa, this is probably the introduction of Renoa for Friday Night Fight. How did you feel about playing Renoa with this set?
Well, since Unlighted had just come back from God knows where in vacation or whatever, I was kind of worried because the dude hasn't played, and then he has no idea what Renoa does. So overall, throughout this entire set, there was a lot of hey guys, let's play neutral, and then he doesn't get the memo that you're supposed to just go gorilla with this character.
Okay.
And so yeah, overall, I'd say, it was good practice. It was definitely good practice, but there was some very major miscommunication issues that I noticed because of this character.
Okay, I definitely hear you. How did you feel going into the set, knowing that you'd be playing this team?
Honestly, I knew Brat and I know Soldier, but I didn't know Kizzy was part of Avalanche. That's something I didn't know. I was like, okay, I know Brat plays Ace. I know Soldier, he plays Cloud, he plays Sephiroth. I think sometimes he plays Ramza. I'm like, okay, all right, we got the background information. I'll pull up the database. But Kizzy was out of left field, and then I was like, oh snap, this is gonna be good. And then yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. And Mr. Unlighted, I've been taking a little bit of a break from the game. We were actually playing before the set started. So how does it feel kind of getting back into Dissidia in a competitive standpoint?
It's tough. It's really tough. Like you have to pick everything up, like controls, mechanics, even the macro. Like that's why vacation's good, because you don't have to care about that kind of thing. And when you came back from the vacation, you have to do all the stuff again. It's really tough to pick them up. And I'm like still trying to warm myself up, because see Otaku and the Wednesday Night Fight is coming on September, right? Yep. So I'm just trying to play more and more and more and try to pick up the game again.
Okay. All right. I definitely hear you, man. All right. Good stuff again. Now let's move over to Team Avalanche. Let's start with D-Brat. Now, you guys knew that you'd be playing in Friday Night Fights, and it was probably going to be Profit's team. How did you feel going into the set?
I felt like it would just be a good match overall and a good learning experience. They're all really good players, and it's fun to play against them. So.
Okay. I like that. Kind of short and sweet to the point. Move on to Mr. Kizzy K. Same question, sir.
How did I feel going into the game?
Yep, going into the set.
I had structured ideas that I wanted to enforce in the game, but unfortunately it didn't work out the way I planned due to just certain comp. So with that being said, I did my best with what we had, and it wasn't enough.
Okay, I definitely hear you on that. And Mr. EX Soldier, how did you feel going into this actual set?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even know we were playing them till I hopped in the lobby.
Okay.
So I was like, I was expecting some random team, but I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be a good one. And it was a good set. I felt. Yeah, like it's pretty much falls around what you said. Like we're trying, like we're still working with Kizzy. Since we've been practicing with Kizzy for like a week and a half now, or 2 weeks. So we are the otaku. So we really haven't gotten time to practice. But this was a really good practice right here.
Okay,
And,
I like
we learned a lot. I feel like we learned a lot of things we need to do, need to improve on. Really, really good practice.
Okay, I like that. Navarre, do you have some questions for these guys?
So during the matches, this one specifically for EX Soldier, what was going through your head on when you guys played on Academia again? What was going through your head on why you switched to Scintilla?
I switched to Scintilla because I use it as a like a defensive mechanism. So like when people are just like I call it like when they're not respecting the buttons. So like I felt like every time I would go into the 1v2 or the 2v1, there was always like Renault would always come back from behind and throw a dog at me, and that was really frustrating.
The
That was
dog.
really frustrating.
The dog.
And then yeah, so I just used it because like if I was aware that it was coming, I could just scintilla that and hit whoever I'm fighting. So I don't have to be locked onto the person that shoots it, scintilla.
Okay.
So it's just like a defensive, like another defensive option, other than relying on the shoot.
Okay.
Very very good. And at the start, I mean, you were landing them as well. So we were just kind of a little curious to see what was going through your head on that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
So, with that being said, we're going to switch it back over to Team Boyfriends. And I have a question. You guys can feel free to answer this individually. What was the biggest headache for you guys facing this team? What was the thing that was just like, damn, this is becoming a bit troublesome when facing this team?
Having me on the team.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, start with Prophet.
So from my perspective, just looking at it, I think the hardest thing that we had was just really like maintaining momentum to where we can kind of like keep everybody in check in a certain way where we constantly have momentum, because after a while, like I said, the first couple of games it was kind of very easy to do that, and I'm pretty sure they had some sort of comms to where they kind of like woke up about it because it eventually started getting harder for me to get on D-Brat, and I kind of had to position myself a little bit more. It's like if I go for D-Brat, either Kizzy turns for me or soldiers near me, and I just kind of keep having to move around, and then D-Brat is just I don't have to worry about the shoot. Let me go shoot somebody else and just make their day a living hell while my team is dealing with the speed.
Okay, I like that. Kazu,
Um, Wait, what was the question again?
what was the hardest part in your opinion about fighting that team in that set?
Oh, when D-Brat kept looking at me whenever I got Killing Brave. I swear, after game 2, it just triggered in somebody's head on that team. Hey, maybe you should look at Kazu the second the purple numbers pop up. And I'm just like, well then, this is awkward because like my teammates are getting beat up, and then I'm just like, so this meteor ain't gonna hit itself, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, boom, cards, cannonball. Oh, how did Brad get Killing Brave? It was me. Like it was a never-ending cycle. Like it's just something I noticed over the sets. Is like after they woke up after the gorilla tree kicked in, it was like, hey, I think we should look at Kazu, and that was the hardest part. That was the hardest part.
Okay, I hear you. And Mr. Unlighted.
Like I've been playing this game for that long. I think like 3 to 4 hours after coming back from vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Renoa works. I don't know how people play Renoa. I don't know like even the skills or attacks on Renoa. I don't know the combo. I don't know like literally everything about her. So when I'm like playing with her on my team, I kind of don't know what to do. Like, should I go in or should I not go in? Like that kind of thing. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Okay, I hear you. And same question for Team Avalanche. Start with D-Brat.
Prophet was being annoying, for sure. The rest of it more just follows on me making mistakes. I was definitely making a ton of mistakes I shouldn't be. But yeah, if I'm gonna say who was the hardest one to deal with and just a pain, it was definitely Prophet's Noctis because the assassin shoot.
The RPS.
Yep. It's no fun. It's
Yeah.
no fun.
I definitely feel you. As being an Ace player myself, I know that once somebody
Also,
gets
the dog.
in.
Dog.
Oh,
it's easy to dodge, but oh my goodness, the dog.
Okay.
It has so much reach.
I feel like me and Navarro were talking about this. It always reaches when you think it won't. You're like, all right, there's no way, and then it's like suddenly you're in block stun.
Yeah, it has like more reach. It has it has a little too much reach.
It's pretty deceptive. I would definitely give you that for sure. And Mr. Kizzy K.
I didn't particularly have any hard time with no one particular. I had more of a hard time keeping my team composed when we're in a bad situation. I noticed that as a team we kind of fall back to habits that we shouldn't be falling back to, like not communicating specifically, not being precise when you talk. So it's very hard to kind of like play a role where you're supposed to kind of like support your shoot when the communication is not the strongest amongst all of us. So, with that being said, the hardest thing to deal with was maintaining composure.
Okay, I hear you, man. And this is just kind of good practice for CO Taku and stuff like that. So I think all that stuff will certainly cohese. Thank you for that, sir. And Mr. Kizzy, I'm gonna say Kizzy again. Mr. EX Soldier, same question.
Oh, what was the question?
What was the hardest part of that set for you?
Hardest part? I'd have to say like I ran into a lot of that I like. It was my fault. That does fall under like not being aware, and like I do take my fault for that. But like my hardest time was like getting in the position where I was close to Brad, but also being close to Kizzy so I can help him pressure. And it was a lot of juggling in my part. So that was like kind of hard to deal with, especially that damn dog.
Yikes. That dog is
Yeah,
everybody's
that
worst
dog.
nightmare.
I think I'm safe, and next thing you know, I'm getting hit. Um, yeah, but besides that, that was like really my main concern.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
that. I like that a lot. Now, I actually, this is my final question personally for Team Avalanche. Coming out of that first game, it seemed like there was a little bit of hesitation, not really going as aggressive as you needed to in certain matches and stuff like that. Navarre did point out something quite nice. He said that it felt like you guys were showing them a little bit too much respect. And that kind of, as the set went on, obviously it felt like you guys were much more focused and much more just like, you don't care. You're going to challenge, you're going to press buttons when you need to and stuff like that. You guys talk to me a bit about that. What was kind of going on
So,
in comms with
so
that?
what happened was I was saying to myself, there's no reason to kind of play uh, far away because our shoot range is very low in
Hmm.
terms of like HP, and Sephiroth and Kane are kind of like the same archetype in theory, right? On paper. So the whole objective was we needed to play. Well, for the get go, I said we need to play very solid offensive neutral, and we wanted to make sure that we hold our ground because again we don't have a lot of range to really work with, right? But I think a lot of people were like nervous on the team, so there's a lot of miscommunication from there. But I started like telling them, hey, we got to do something in the mid screen, otherwise we're just gonna get mauled. So they listened, but again, still inexperienced. So we just got to keep working up as a team, pretty much.
Okay,
Inexperienced thing, yeah.
I like that. D-Brat?
Um, Izzy said it perfectly, pretty much. So there isn't really much I can really say.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
And
If I
any,
could step in, man, I just wanted to say thank you to Team Avalanche and as well as Team Boyfriends for competing in this. I couldn't really afford to go to see Otaku, and that's why Kizzy, Brad, and Soldier are playing now, and they took that they're making that composition work, and they're taking their time to like just relearn everything they can as a team because this again they just started playing like a week. I think they did really good. Um, the only thing I just hate Ace personally. This is something I've talked about for a long time. I think like when it comes like in this type of Renoa meta, Ace can't do anything. Like they have to overcommit so hard to hit Monolith Beam, and I think that just makes it really hard. Like Brat was getting a lot of killing Brave, but they could just take it whenever they want and then use it for their own accord. So like I think that was a big deal. When they did get the monolith beam set up, that was awesome. But then someone got hit after because like it's such like I think the startup of monolith beam is like ridiculous in comparison to like meteor or like apocalypse and stuff like that. Like think about like any other like really good search HP. Like it's just a lot different. That's like really
Plus
my
his,
only
plus his
grievance.
defense options are not the best. So when he got oppressed, couldn't really defend himself unless we go back. But the thing is, if we go back, we're losing control of the map. They like come stop like a little like pest.
Yep,
And
like they'll
then
have core advantage, and then you have to
yeah,
overextend to save the shoot, and then it would
yeah,
put
and
them
if
in a really
profit
bad
and
situation.
profit just get out of there. What did we gain? We gained nothing. They gained space. We gained nothing.
Yeah, and
So
that
it's
that's why.
never we was always in a bad situation because we had to deal with the shoot that we was playing. It's why I say we should play aggressive because that's the only way it's going to work. But if we
Yeah,
play aggressive, we have to make sure that our offense is structured and our defense is structured and our neutral is structured. And if it's not structured and it's incorrect, we could just do something really well and then everything would just like turn around. And then all the stuff that we just did don't matter.
yeah, they pushed
We have
everything back into neutral with
yeah,
Unga mindset, and it forced Ace not to be able to do what Ace wanted to do, except for peel. Like Ace was able to peel all the Brave. Like Wes said, he said like the worst thing was him every time he got killed Brave. Brat's throwing 5B at him. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. She can't get surge. She's throwing 5B. But then what do you get to do after that? It's not your fault, Brad. It's just I think it is the character. Like it's more
I think that's a shoot thing in general, just because, like I said, with the search, a shoot either has to make a good read to land their HP attacks, or they need to be set up by their teammates. And I do think a lot of that comes into just like whenever Brett did have Kill Brave, that we also recognized that we couldn't really like fight like that because if we did go in, then Brad is just the one probably being unchecked and will be able to release their brave on one of us to get the kill. So we
Right.
Well,
definitely were
That's
some
kind
of
of the
to
point
add
of Monolith being.
to add on with that though, there was a lot of times where we did have kill brave. We had a lot of you guys, actually all you guys, in bad positions. But the problem was the communication wasn't
yeah,
clear.
yeah.
So you guys
That
got
definitely
away.
does fall back on the
Yeah, you
communication of
guys
what
got
it is.
away
Now,
with you guys got away with a lot of murder. So
now one thing,
that's our fault for letting it happen.
one thing. So I do want to open the floor to Navarre. He does have a question. Go ahead, Navarre.
So this question is actually for both teams because I actually did see this in a lot of the matches. So in a majority of those games, it did not seem like the core was priority for either team. So I'll start with Team Avalanche on this one. Like
Okay.
some of those core
To
fights,
answer to
like what
answer
was
that,
going on?
so to answer that again, the problem was with remember when I said that we have to get used to keeping our composure. The
Right.
reason why all of that happened was because our composure wasn't the best in bad, stressful situations.
Okay.
Stressful, good, decent. So when we're not, when our whole sole objective is not our focus because we're stressed out on certain things and everything like that, we tend to lose what's the main objective of Dissidia.
Right.
And what happened was is we lost that. We lost that. So when we lose that and we're trying to like scramble and stuff, I gotta sit there and check the team. Like, hey, remember, core is the main objective. So we started like doing well again, but then we start going back to the old habits.
Right.
So
That is something I did notice on some of the games. It did seem like the core wasn't the priority, and then like going in a couple games further, like it seemed like the core was the priority, and then just like you said, it just
yeah,
wasn't the priority
that's me
towards the end
making
again.
sure, that's me making sure our composure is good.
Okay. Okay. So now I want to ask the same question to Team Boyfriend. There were the same thing, some situations where, I mean, it looked like you guys had the neutral in your favor, the core was out, and then y'all just I don't know if it was willingly, but y'all just decided to fight aside from the core. So what was up with that?
So from my point of view, how I look at it, right, is like it's just depending on how the flow of the match is going, right? So let's say like Sephiroth or Kane or Debrat on Ace has Kill Brave, and it's like if one of the melees goes for the core and their team like recognizes it, then we're gonna like get really punished for it just for taking the core. And sometimes it's not really worth doing it. So we mostly chose from how I looked at it to just kind of like fight them off and then kind of like turn back for the core. If you saw, I was definitely
Yeah.
going back for the core when I saw that it was available without any sort of risk to take.
I did see that, but from your perspective, playing assassin, it's a little different from, let's say,
Yeah,
Unlighted on the Vanguard and West.
yeah. Well,
So
yeah,
so
yeah.
It's
so
also a
let me
positioning thing as
right,
well.
correct. So let me extend the same question over to Unlighted and West.
All right. Well, so I have this solo queue mentality, essentially.
Okay.
I don't care about summon because I'm not getting hit by it. I'm playing Renoa. So naturally, I kind of just like not go for the core. Even if it's in front of me, I notice there's a lot of times where the core comes up, and if they notice the core, you use that as bait to get free brave. And it's not
Right.
like they're gonna summon. So especially when you know they're not gonna summon, you use it as bait. Sure we had core priority, but it's not like I'm gonna suffer for it. That's why I said I have the solo queue mentality. A lot of the
Right.
times, I feel like my teammates are able to get out of Shiva. I mean, there's like I think there's like a couple times where it just had the domino effect, which is really bad. But aside from that, I only get the Koro when I notice like one, my team isn't like we're not in the position to win like normally, or if we down somebody because that happened a lot. It's like we ignored the core. We had priority in terms of like initiative, aka going in, and we downed somebody, and they were like, "Hey, there's nothing else to do. They're running away. Let's go get the core." Oh, hey, look, we have summon. So there's a lot of times where that happened. A lot of people will not agree with that, but it's a play style that has definitely worked in the past, and I think it'll continue to work.
Do,
So
do, do you think it'll work even better going forward because of you playing Rinoa and how she has that like gorilla to her?
Well, I'm not sure if this is like globally accepted yet, but a lot of people are shying away from Enfeeble because of
Right.
Renoa.
Right.
That basically means that Shiva is even less of a threat. The inevitable Shiva pick
Right.
is even less of a threat. That being
But
Right.
said, oh, what's up?
but my ice puddles.
Yeah, but my ice puddles. Oh
I
no,
think
And
I think I think that mindset is very risky.
it is.
Also, in the games that we did play, you did get hit by a Shiva a couple of times.
Yeah, I got hit by a
Uh,
Shiva a couple times, but that's
but
because
but
that
not.
what I'm
Inko winged in front of
But
you.
see,
but
but
that's
I'm
what I'm
more.
saying. For if say for example, and this is theory, right? It's theory
Yeah.
talk, right? So
Yes, sir.
uh, if uh, if we capitalized on that,
Mhm.
it would have been very punished. But unfortunately, we couldn't do that. So yeah, the way you played was very good because we couldn't stop it because we didn't, as a team, wasn't composure to do it. But in terms of like if it was a high skilling match, anytime a summon would do something to a player, you're definitely getting killed. But I do respect that play style that you do. But it has,
Now,
it
Now,
can be counted.
just one last thing I'll say before I hand it back to KO was was your team even like worried, because I'd imagine just from the spectator end, Kizzy playing Kane with Enfeeble, we all know that Enfeeble jump 3 during Diamond Dust is pretty deadly.
It's
So
Yeah.
like
confirmed.
It's a confirm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know it's a
Um,
confirm. I play Kane
Yeah,
as well,
yeah, yeah.
but
so
like, did that like really affect you guys, or did you guys still have that same mindset?
so for me, with how I look at it, right, I feel like Shiva is not scary unless someone has Brave to make it scary.
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely have to agree with that. I
I don't.
really was not worried about
I
this
don't.
When
summon at
there's
all.
jump
I
three
don't
on the
agree. I
field, you
don't.
should be scared because it's an instant break.
Yeah.
And if
I
he
don't.
does hit Shiva, that's a break, and he got a few kills off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I,
did.
yeah. So
I,
that's why I'm asking. Like, was your team worried about that, or should you guys
I
have
mean,
maybe focused
I
I
more?
think,
think if Kane wasn't a thing, that mindset's correct.
I
So
think, I think
when
what
we
it
were on
was is,
Pandemonium, sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, I think what they're saying, I was saying, make it sound clear, but what we were doing wasn't scary because, again, our composure wasn't the best. So
Hmm.
we couldn't make choices. But in terms as a whole, I think you should always be afraid of the summon.
Yeah,
It's why the summon is on the screen.
yeah.
It's there to change the dynamics of the game.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody plays Shiva because that's the best one to change the dynamic
so
of the game.
with
When they
this,
had Kill Brave, we were definitely respecting them like a lot, like during their Shiva. It's just like, all right, well, we can't fight, so we just do our best to kind of like disperse and just like not really get caught
That's
out. Like on Pandemonium, one of that like really like helped us secure that game was when I literally threw myself at them with no health, and instead of them chasing on Lighted with two of them having 4K Brave, they went for me and killed me, and that was one person down with like over 3,500 Brave, and then the next person had lost their Brave to Renoa. And I was like, okay, this is actually really good because like if Unlighted had died there, and then I'm now going to be the next target after the Diamond Dust, they already have someone else with enough Brave to do something about it. So like
Well,
right
again,
there,
that goes behind us like I said, our team synergy and composure. We
yeah,
wasn't composed, so if we was a more competent team, we definitely would have been checking everything else besides just you. But
Yeah.
since inexperienced as a team and we're learning, again, got away with a lot of scenarios that we couldn't stop because we wasn't
yeah.
experienced as a whole.
yeah,
So
like
So
I died for it. Like I died for it. Like
no,
100%.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is I'm saying as a whole package, saying that what was your idea of killing yourself? Because I'm saying that it as a whole, if we was a competent team, that wouldn't be the case for how you envision. Because
Yeah.
we would have just killed you and we would have looked at everywhere else rather than
yeah.
just focusing
So
and tunneling you. But we
I
did
wanna.
because
All right, I want to kind of reel this back just a little bit. Okay, we're kind of getting into a little like meta theory crafting here. I appreciate the input from both teams here. Kind of turn it to kind of final thoughts here in a moment. Actually, let's start with Team Boyfriend here. So, congrats on winning again. Uh, I do have just a particular question for your team. I think this will probably be considered one of the top teams in NA. is there anybody out there that you'd kind of be interested in fighting?
I was gonna. I can't say that. That's a secret.
Oh, here we go.
That's actually a secret because it's part of your secret too. Pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, or you might in a couple of seconds.
Pretty sure, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I can still say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get some matches versus some Japanese players, dude. Definitely trying to get some matches versus some Japanese players.
So, with what Wes just said, we have been kind of communicating with some of the top JP players, the ones that have been open in the past, so playing with American players and stuff like that, to see if they can definitely participate in one of these Friday night fights, just so we can kind of get different perspective. You know what I mean? JP has had the game for 2 years longer than us, and historically, when we play JP, it doesn't go so hot for us. So I'd like to see what we could do to potentially change that. And if, this is something that's going to happen at Friday night fights, I know everybody will give it their focus, be training for it and stuff like that, just to see what ends up happening for it. So no, I definitely agree with that, Wes.
As for NA teams, like I wouldn't mind playing against a lot of the teams. I do see a lot of potential with all the teams, and it's very hard to like really like say particularly which one. Like personally, I would love to play against all of them just to like see how they play. It's like I would love to play like in a set against Garbosh. I'd love to play. Me personally, since I don't really play against Trinity Limit, I would love to play against Trinity Limit and see how they play now as well. Um, Maybe Ronzo Fangs. Like, there's a lot of teams. Like, there's a lot of them out there, and I don't know all of them. Sorry if I didn't say your name, but like all of you guys have an interest in my eyes. So I would love to like play against all of you guys, really.
You have an interest in my eyes.
Okay.
What else is new?
Unlighted?
I mean, as long as there's no lag, I'm fighting against.
So Unlighted will fight anybody as long as the network conditions are there.
I'm trying to fight Thanos.
Okay.
So just disintegrate your PS4.
Moving on to Team Avalanche, I did want to kind of give a huge shout out to D-Brat. Was definitely loving that ace play. As an ace main myself, a lot of good calls there, a lot of like really good plays I felt with ace. I know that ace, sometimes with the defense stuff, it can be a little bit of a struggle, but I felt like he really showed up there. Good stuff on that set.
Yeah, he might not have defenses all the time, but he has high evasion. Oh.
Yeah, I could say that. He definitely has the tools to kind of be annoying for speeds, depending. And also, shout out to EX Soldier on that match on Pandemonium, where it was just kind of getting super gorilla, and then you just came in and just got that double kill with Heartless Angel.
Okay, so about that one, I used Brave and but I got cut by the cannonball.
Yeah, cannonball. You guys didn't held both of you long enough for him to get HP.
That really
that
just
cannonball
made it,
knocked me right into the Heartless Angel.
Yeah, because like right when they were both caught in the cannonball, like I just finished my flight beast.
Yeah, and
I got the dash.
Unlighted.
I mean, things happen, right?
There's still some salt about it seems, on Unlighted's end, possibly. But no, good stuff. That was explosive. There was a lot of matches that actually ended explosively. Like there was one on Eden where literally 4 stocks got erased in 1 second. Like everybody died.
That was crazy.
And I know, that can be kind of frowned upon, not necessarily clean play or stuff like that, but it was entertaining nonetheless. But with that being said, any closing thoughts from Team Avalanche?
It was a great experience for not just for me but for us as like just learning as a team now. Like now we know what we need to work on, what we like the do's and don'ts. Definitely good experience. A really good fight.
For me, I'm really disappointed, and it's not because I lost. It's more because the stuff that I wanted to plan out as a team didn't happen most of the time. So, like the structure and the objective that I had planned out didn't go as I wanted to. So I'm disappointed about that. But in terms of the match of me winning, I was going in for more of like I said, experience thing. So that worked out. Besides, what it was hiccuping a lot, but in terms of that, I think there's a lot of things that we did learn I learned a lot. So I already know what I need to work on, like fix what was happening. But in terms of that, yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Okay, I respect that. And D Brad.
Definitely learned a lot. I thought the matches were, most of them were good and it was fun, and would love to scrim you guys again, just to scrim with you guys. Because you guys are really good players, and it'll definitely help us with our team synergy, communication, and just give us more experience that we're lacking currently.
Nah, son, they not that good. They just okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. I was like, I'm gonna keep it real because like when we joined the lobby, like I said earlier, I didn't know who we were fighting until I joined the lobby, and then I saw Enlighted and Prophet. I'm like, two Sephiroths. I had to worry about two Sephiroths now. But because like I hate
Double Sephiroth, let's
I
go.
hate the Sephiroth Diddle. Like I hate it. Um. So then I saw them like they didn't pick Sephiroth. I'm like, okay, it's a load off my back. I gotta worry about
Yeah,
Sephiroth stuff.
I kind of hate Mira. I didn't pick that, bro.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys. And before we take off, team boyfriends, any last minute shout out, stuff like that?
Um,
Shout out to my team for carrying my ass real hard. And wait, just there's a lobby or there's a game going on, just hit me up. I'm to play.
yeah. Shout outs to my boyfriend Westfa. You already know my partner in crime, my homie of Dissidia. Uh, he's really a good friend as well, and I'm really happy that I met him through Dissidia. Um, Shout out to Kizzy. Kizzy's a cool person. I really enjoyed meeting him as well from Dissidia. Like this is an amazing person, guys, and
Yeah, same here,
uh,
dude. I appreciate all the hard work too. Thank you.
like this dude is actually a beast, man. This guy, like he's top Guilty Gear player, top Blazblue player, man. Like he's coming here playing his favorite game. He loves Dissidia. Um, he just opened up his Discord, guys. If you're not in it, please check it out. And my last thing that I would like to say, if you are from Northern California, there Alex Valle is planning on running a Dissidia Master Series in Northern California at the Esports Arena in Oakland. So if you are from the area or you are able to drive out or whatever, please check it out. Show some support for the game. There will be tons of prizes. I don't know them yet, but this is something that's really looking very successful right now, and it is very likely to become an actual thing. I'm constantly updating Alex Vi with the situation. So if you have any questions about it, please DM me on Twitch, DM me on Discord, DM me on Twitter. I'll actually post my Twitter in the chat already. That is my Twitter. So like I said, if you're from Northern California, please DM me and we can discuss it. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Kazu?
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, twitch.tv/AustiLaVista.
Go away, Oscar. That's my line.
Hey, when did this guy get in here?
I want to say don't play Renoa. It sucks. But aside from that, I want to say
God.
GG's to Team Avalanche. They're making big moves, for real. If I don't go to see Otaku, wish them the best of luck. I think they'll take it. Just from what I saw, they got some time to work on what they got to work on, and Kizzy's really good at theory crafting too. So I mean, if you're going to somebody for that, you got the right guy right there. So yeah, GG's. Want to shout out to my team. Unlighted. He might have jet lag, even though he lives in the same state. He didn't actually travel out, but we're gonna use that as an excuse. Shout out to Prophet, my boy, partner in crime. He said the same thing to me. Got to say the same thing to him. And then shout out to Renoa's voice actor. That'll be it.
Oh, Japanese voice actor.
Yeah, our Japanese voice actor. My bad.
Again, like I said, good stuff to you guys. Even though we don't agree to everything, I still respect you guys outside the game because I know you guys put so much effort to you guys' craft. But yeah, appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
With that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the interview portion. Actually, Kizzy, if you wouldn't mind sticking around for just a moment, we're going to actually have Wolf come up and say a few words about the tournament that's going to be happening tomorrow, which is Ultima Clash. He's going to give some details on that. Kizzy, I'm going to have you stick around so you can kind of give some more details about the new Discord that's just been formed, what it's for, what its purpose for, and stuff like that so that people know.
Okay.
But thanks both people for participating, both teams. That shit was hella entertaining. I was hyped. You guys, Navarre, I was I was hyped the whole damn set. Thank you, Navarre, also for commentating. Much appreciated. Enjoyed kind of our back and forth for sure. Appreciate that, bro.
Anytime. Anytime.
And
Thanks for having me on.
no problem. Anytime, man. And since Aussie's actually here, I do have one question for him after everybody's done. So actually, the floor is yours, Wolf. You can go right ahead, man.
What's up, guys? Wolf Bark Broken, aka hashtag Mute Cross, aka hashtag Ban Kimchi. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to let you guys know about the Ultima Clash tournament that's coming up here tomorrow at 12 p.m. PDT. So please come on by. This is a seasonal tournament, guys. So this is the first season, the second tournament in the first season. Everyone's competing for a $500 grand prize. The top 8 to 16 teams, depending on total number of participants, will be competing for the grand prize invitational slots for the $500 grand prize. Also, in between these individual seasonal tournaments, we have game code prizes, T-shirts, Final Fantasy TCG, as well for first, second, and third place. So really excited about all that. Definitely sign up, guys. This is the biggest online event since ESL, and it's definitely one of the most professional that you can get. Little to no lag, guys. So if you guys are sick of the lag, if you're sick of dropping frames, then come on over to the Team Avalanche Discord and definitely come on in and see what we got to offer here, man. We do have a data requirement. It's 30 megs down, 5 up. Sorry if that you do not fit those standards, but this is the only way to get little to no lag environments due to a coast connection. I can promise you that we're not like segregating anybody due to their internet connection or anything like that. It's just for the health of the community. So I really hope that it that works out for you guys. If you have any questions, again, you guys can sign up in the sign up link. I'll post it one more time. You guys can sign up right there on the Team Avalanche website. If you guys ever have any questions, you can go there. Hop on our Discord server. I'll send you guys a link to that as well. You guys can join our Discord, and if you have any questions, like you can sign up as an individual. You can sign up with a team. We'll make sure that it happens, man. So don't be afraid to sign up. Anybody can sign up for this tournament. So if you know anyone that's like trying to get into Dissidia and like looking for people to play with, like come on over to the Team Avalanche Discord as well as the new Dissidia NT Discord that Kizzy started up, and we got a few people helping him run that as well, and we can get all that stuff going. We'll also be promoting tournaments like Friday Night Fights, the Ultimate Clash, stuff like that, and we're incorporating the EU scene as well. So definitely
And we're gonna be doing a lot of offline events as well. So we're gonna be promoting. So it's just gonna be like kind of like where all of the big events is happening. Casual stuff and everything about this channel. I'm actually gonna click in the right here in that chat.
And then that's Kizzy's Discord link right there. You guys can all join that one, and it's just a family friendly Dissidia NT Discord, man. Like come on in and
so
yeah,
so
actually,
the main
go ahead,
so
Kizzy.
the main
Introduce
okay
it.
sorry so the main goal is we just want to have a place where newcomers, just fans, and a lot of the fighting game community could kind of come in and kind of like explore and kind of have like a lot of information given to them on a professional level, where they can kind of go in and ask questions, like get a lot of feedback, got videos and stuff like that. I made it for the sake of for everybody who are very like loving the game right now, especially the diehard community. I actually made it for you guys, so this is for you guys to come in and like, hey, you want to have like people search public lobbies, ranked match lobbies together, then do it. Try to run into each other and stuff like that. If you guys want to do scrims, if you guys want to just like get together and just like do like matches where all you guys play shoot, there's everything is like right there for you, right? And it's
big
also
thing
for people.
too, guys. We're looking for coaches.
Yeah, we're also looking for coaches that has a lot of patience for especially new players. I'm going to be kind of dabbling in like a lot of the stuff inside of the community Discord, but in terms of we need coaches. We're also going to be bringing a lot of people in the FGC that definitely want to invest time in the game, and let alone run offline events So I'm going to be inviting them there, and we're going to be having like all these discussions, and they're going to be promoting their locals and stuff like that. So you'll have a place offline. So it's going to be really good in my opinion. We have like the right people who are trying to work hard and make sure that you guys get like the high quality everything, the quality of life, where you can just sit around, just have fun, laugh, get serious, you know, ask for tips, and even if you're new to the game, you find people that who are also new, and you guys get along, and like you form teams, and then you guys could move on from there. This is what this Discord is all about. So I hope you guys give it a chance. Give it a chance. I promise you guys will be happy. Trust me. You guys will love it. Thank you again.
No problem. Thank you for that, Kizzy. I appreciate it. So I am part of that Discord as well. This kind of came about as we felt that we kind of wanted to kind of restart, have kind of a new genesis when it came to creating a new Discord and kind of making sure that newcomers in particular, that they were being taken care of. If they had any questions, stuff like that, we found in the past that there's been certain situations that were a bit unfavorable to new people. So we want to make sure that we're fostering some type of place where everybody kind of feels welcome and stuff like that. A bit more on the professional side. I know that Discords, sometimes can be a little bit of a meme, but we want to be as welcoming and kind of helpful as possible with all the new players that are coming because just so you know, we've seen new players all the time now, which is a little strange, seeing a lot of new players as of late. So I'm
also,
digging
don't
it.
forget, and let's not forget the competitive players. I mean, I'm a competitor. I'm a professional. I play on a professional level. So just know that I don't forget you guys. We're definitely going to plan something for the competitive scene, of
Yeah.
course. But we just want to make sure that we're all in one mind, so we could push as a package rather than individual.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what Kizzy just said. Any questions, feel free. He's already dropped his information. Feel free to reach out to anybody part of that. Me, Prophet, Wolf are all in that Discord. If you have any questions, just reach out to any of us. We'll be happy to help. And with that being said, we're going to actually wrap. Mr. Austin, are you still in the VC, sir? He's still here?
He looks AFK.
Oh, wait. He
If you
definitely,
got,
of course.
also, if you guys want to reach out to me, you guys can follow me on Twitter at Kizzy_K310. Or you can add me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch if you guys want to like watch my stream and talk to me at KizzyK310 altogether.
What's up, Austin?
And also, if you guys want to add
What's
me
going
on
on?
Discord, when you join my channel, you could send me a friend request and you can ask me questions personally about other things that you guys want to ask that I probably can't get a chance to tell on the stream chat because we gotta hurry up and wrap it up.
Okay, just thank you for that, Kizzy. And thank you for that, Wolf, as well. Again, Ultimate Clash will be taking place tomorrow. So just, we have Mr. Lord Austin here. I just have one question, because I keep getting the question a million times a day. Can you update the people on what's going on with Battle Square Weeklies?
I gotta go. Okay, Battle School Weeklies.
What?
Basically, stream time has not allowed me. I have not been able to run weekly tournaments at night lately.
Okay.
So they might be coming back in September. Plus, I'm trying to get more prizes out of them. So stay tuned. /TM trademark copyright.
TM. Okay.
But they're definitely not happening anytime soon in August. So, but September they might come back.
All right. There you go, people. The answer to the question. So thank you for that, sir. Anything you actually want to add in while we have you?
Make good choices. Yeah.
What?
Bruh, I had to unmute for that. What?
Are you still drunk?
No. I got put on the spot. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Play Dissidia, enjoy Dissidia, love, live life. Make sure to follow your dreams, and be good to those around you, one and all.
One question. Like, is the New York local tournament happening tomorrow?
There is a New York tournament happening tomorrow. It's not in New York City. It's to the west, somewhere in something nowhere.
It's in New Rochelle.
That place. It's going on tomorrow. So I forget the name of the venue. What's the name of the venue, Lord KO? You want to talk about that?
Encore.
I'll actually go over it. Yeah.
Encore. There
So
it is.
the event is called Limit Break. I'm actually going to be driving there tomorrow. Not really sure. I'm not overly familiar with this venue. Cross has come up and kind of talked about it a bit, but I just want to make sure that we're kind of supporting any local events, just because I can go to this one. So I'm gonna see what it's all about and stuff like that. I'll have my feedback about it next week.
Hey, KO, question about that.
Yes.
Is Team Delphos competing in the Ultimate Clash tomorrow still?
I am no longer part of Team Delphos, so I am unsure.
Oh, okay. Because the points, it's a seasonal bracket, so the points would carry over with that team name, wherever that legacy goes. They get those. They were on the top of the list from the last tournament. I'm sorry to hear that you're not on the team anymore, but
No, it's so with that, the thing with that team in particular, so it's me, Philios, and Pigeon. Pigeon's actually like 100% on Trinity Limit. We just stole him for that week. So that team actually doesn't exist in that verbatim anymore. So Philios will probably grab 2 other people to actually make a team, but I won't be part of said team anymore.
Okay. No, you don't have to say no more then.
Okay. All right. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna actually wrap it. Thank you to everybody that came up today. We got a lot of people in here, a lot of information, and again, thanks to both of our competitors. That match is definitely. I'm gonna go back and watch those VODs. That's happening. But everybody else, have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Is any of you guys live right now? Wes, Prophet, Wolf, Kizzy. I can throw these guys to you.
Nope.
Go support some Dissidia broadcaster who's not expecting it.
Let's do that.
Like Artemis is super cool.
Secret cool, he said.
Not secret, super cool.
NA English, lol.
And then I don't know the rest of
English.
these guys.
That doesn't mean we segregate.
I'm gonna send you guys over to Artemis. He is playing Young Terra. So yeah.
Wes, is Metacon next weekend?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be broke forever.
What might?
I said I'm gonna be broke forever if. Okay.
If you come by, you don't need a. Why do you need a bet?
Aren't you guys gonna be in the con?
You realize? Okay, so the way Minnesota cons work,
bro, I got kicked out of freaking
2D con. Yeah, SGDQ is literally like a global. Like that's like it didn't originate in Minnesota. That's why it's so like anal. But overall, it's kind of just like SGDQ is going downhill anyway. Aside from that, you go to 2D con. No, you'll probably get kicked out because they're pretty bad about it. Convergence is pretty bad. Anime Detour is alright sometimes. Metacon, Anime
so I'm like, I can buy a ticket at the door.
No, you don't even need one. You don't even need a badge for Anime, dude.
I'm just saying, if I had to.
Oh, if you had to, yeah.
Okay, I can buy one at the door.